Well, in short, the issue, they was like trying to lift her up or whatever because they feel like she was attacked on Friends with Attitude Live, like she was ambushed. Not really, more so from friends, right? Not from the people that was on the panel. I was on the panel, but not really so much from, they said that they felt like it started out as an interview and then she switched sides, like she wasn't an interviewer anymore. She started attacking her, right? And that's semi-true. However, that's genuinely how her platform is ran, right? I went up for an interview as well, if you remember correctly, like a week or two prior. And after the fact, she opened up the panel for people to come in and air their grievances and or ask questions. That's how her shit is ran. But what they saying is it's the fact that Friends had something to say, period. Because it was supposed to start out as an interview. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So that's what they issue was really with that therapist. That's why they like, no, that was bold as hell. They did her like that. Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, hold on. Hold the fuck on, baby. Cause bitch, I've been waiting on you to come in here. Real cool.
Gotcha.
Big motherfucking facts.
Who was you waiting on?
I've been waiting on her to fucking come in here. Kiana.
What's wrong with Kiana? What's she doing?
I don't like her.
What she do?
She talk big motherfucking shit for no reason, honestly. I came in and she like, yeah, bitch, you was Trina trick. Trina, you was funding her. All this other. Oh, okay, bitch. And then she dropped out the box. All is well. You're gonna be blocked on here as well. So I see this. This is clearly your motherfucking backup, bitch, and I'm gonna block you on my main as well.
Dang, why so much stuff happen while I be chilling? Hold on,
Empress, go in there into the mute. Matter of fact, I'll do that shit. Go in there and block that bitch. Bitch, don't bring your hoe ass over here. You don't fuck with me and I don't fuck with you. What the fuck you in here for?
Y'all don't even know each other though, right?
Exactly. But the bitch has so much shit to say. Kappa, you have missed so much, gang.
I have.
So fucking much. So, day before yesterday, I was on Black Barbie Live. You know who that is? She be on Peach Panel.
Yes.
Okay. I'm on her live or whatever. I'm in there just chilling. Like, minding my motherfucking business, right? So, all of a sudden, an old lady in the comments like, yeah, that old bully ass bitch. She's a bully. Hold on, Lulu. I'm bringing you up, baby. Oh, yeah, she's like going off on me in the comments. So I'm looking at it. I'm like, who the fuck is this? You feel me? Remind you, this is like the day after Bella Live. Okay? So I'm like, here we go with the group thinking or whatever. Anywho, so not this Black Barbie, the other one. Big facts. Definitely the other one. So I'm like, okay, well, bitch, if you got something to say, bring your ass up here. Don't sit down in the comments, baby. Come up and talk your shit. So she come up or whatever. She's like, listen to me. When I tell you this lady is elderly, Kappa, and I'm not being like malicious or anything. She's legitimately an elderly lady, right?
Kiana?
No.
Oh, another lady.
The lady name is Blue Dove Boutique.
Oh, girl, Blue Dove Boutique. Oh, James Brown looking self. I know what that is.
She's an elderly lady, right?
I don't care. She from Blaze. She look like James Brown.
Listen,
okay.
She came over here. She came over here and was like, yeah, thank you, sons. I love y'all. So she was like, yeah, I don't like you. She was like, hey, you have a past. I said, expose me, baby.
I just said she from Basement. She from Blaze now.
Expose me. Please do. She said that she been following me since 2021. And one of my mods I sat there and watched one of my mods drop her out the box. I said, ma'am, you've been mad at me since 2021 for somebody else did on my page? She said, no. It was a couple weeks ago. I said, but did I do it? So everybody was like shocked. We went through this shit for like 20 minutes, right? Everybody on the panel shocked. They like, okay, real quick, Blue Dove, did she say anything derogatory towards you or curse you out or anything like that? She was like, no, I don't really know, Kay. But you talking shit about me to anybody who will listen. You on TikTok with it, bitch. I saw you on in Trips live on Big O. I'm getting all kind of screenshots. I'm like, why do you hate me so much, girl? You don't even know me.
Girl, she basement.
And then that's when the other girl came up like, and I'm not about to say this bitch name because I know she's trying to get clout. But another bitch came up like, I don't even know K-Dub, but I don't like that bitch. I'm like, bitch, I don't blame you. The fuck came up. Fuck is you saying? She talked all her shit away and got the fuck on.
So James Brown was following you since 2021. Get on up.
She said I have a past. I told her to expose me.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Get on up was following you since 2021. One of your mods dropped her out the box. This is now 2024.
Yeah.
She comes up on your panel and have smoke for you because she got dropped out the box 3 years ago.
I put that on my kids, bro. Do you think I'm bullshitting?
It's the big payback. Okay, so she came up.
Somebody go get motherfucking Black Barbie. I'll bullshit you not. We were so confused.
Wait a minute. Hold on. 2021.
Kappa, long as you don't know me, have you ever known me to be a liar?
No.
Okay, well. Bullshit.
So she's been sitting there over there with Blaze while he been doing exposés on you and talking about you and everything else, and then come over here and feel entitled to get in your box and kind of come for you because you dropped her out in 2020. Not you, a mod, somebody, whoever. 2021. 2021.
Yeah, in short. Also, don't forget that I have a past. I said
everybody got a pass.
I said expose me.
2021. Don't nobody like really think to they self 2021. This person ain't said nothing to me. This person ain't did nothing to me since then. I'm still mad. It's 2024. So we done had 3 New Years. You done had 3 Christmases, 3 Thanksgivings, a pandemic, a toilet paper shortage, inflation and hit. Folks that lost their cribs, folks that bought cribs. A baby was born and went all the way.
1,000 babies were born
and went all the way to being potty trained. And you still mad that you got dropped out of a box?
Yeah. That's it. That's all. And proceeds, I bullshit you not, proceeds to talk shit about me on any and every app. If somebody says my name, right, or they have the tiniest bit of disdain for me, she in the comments like, yeah, because fuck, this bitch is 99 and a half years old. Hate my guts. Hate the fact that I exist, okay? If breathing was optional, she would definitely end my subscription. Okay? I bullshit you not. And then got the nerve to say, I don't know you, K-Dub. Real quick, you a fan. You like me for real, because you know too much about me.
I think they all over there because somehow or another, every last one of us did something that hurt their feelings, and then they turn into a stan, and they end up over there with him some kind of way.
You know what I did? And I know exactly what the fuck I did, right?
What you do?
I told that bitch Polisa to her face, bitch, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I didn't make no post. I ain't getting nobody box. I went straight to her page, waited on her to go live, and told her, I said, baby, listen, I ain't got no issues with you, baby, but this shit not adding up, and I don't believe you. I don't believe you. They started yelling, and it's been up ever since. Her whole little crew. I don't argue with men, so Blaze and his dense ass gonna have to sit in the back and wait. You feel me? Until my dude get tired of this shit and cuss his ass the fuck out. However, the rest of their ass, I clear the fuck out of them.
I'm still stuck on 2021, girl.
Girl! I wish I was... Who in here saw that live? Somebody please tell me that y'all was in here and saw that shit. And tell Cappadappa that I am not lying, bro. Please.
Listen.
Baby, right hand to God, that bitch was like, I don't know you, K-Dub, but I don't like you. Okay. I told her, I said, listen, I was raised to not disrespect my elders, so I'm not going to curse you out. But really, what the fuck is going on? You say you don't know me. Why you so mad? Well, I've been following you since 2021. And somebody dropped me. She said you sat there and watched somebody drop me out of your box. I said, ain't this a bitch?
Wow.
So remember, I was in there because I screenshotted the little bitch and asked you that I get her, and you told me go off. So it was. I don't even understand how it even got to that point because
Come on, phone, go turn the TV down.
first of all, it wasn't her live or Kay's live. It was supposed to be from the way it was supposed to come off was like everybody was giving the therapist how they felt about the way she was moving. So she was really not even trying to really, for real, we're going to keep it a bag. She was trying to dodge the smoke, for real, because she just kept nodding like she was in agreement with what everybody was saying. But when they said we running packs and we bullies, and they call Shay K-Pat, like...
I can't.
So the girl was in the comments like, and why is K anyway? I don't even understand what she got to do with this. I screenshotted it. I said, excuse me, can I please? She said, go off. I let her have it. That bitch disappeared. I'm not playing. I don't care. Ban my page. I'm going to make 2, 3 more.
Listen to me. Then they came in, they said, you a bully because why every time you go on a panel, your people got to come in there? I said, bitch, supporters? I thought that's what TikTok was. I said, if your favorite creator go on a live and somebody talking shit to her, you not have nothing to say? I said, you is. Because that's your favorite supporter. And you know you be in their lives regularly, so you know what the fuck happening with them. Right? I said, my people doing the same motherfucking shit. Except all of them are not just supporters. I got genuine family, like blood relatives on this bitch. You feel me? So of course they gonna go a little hard.
Was that Jen? Because Kay said, and I'm letting you know now, I'm a back off. I'm gonna leave it alone. But y'all want me, I'm telling y'all I'm gonna do it. But what I'm telling y'all is I don't have no control over everybody else. So I think Jen was on the panel too. And Jen was like, oh, because I'm letting you know I'm not stopping. And I was in the comments like, and me either. So like it doesn't even matter. Like even if Kay stops, you've done enough, bitch, that people are trying to see you at this point. People are really ready to book flights.
I said, don't go picking. If y'all see somebody saying some bullshit, you're allowed to correct that, right? But don't go over there and just, start picking with folks and all that other shit that's going to make all of us look bad. And it's really going to feed into their bully narrative. Everybody like, got it. Put the wolf in their name. You feel me?
Instantly.
So now motherfuckers like, oh yeah, she's a bully. They're bullies. Everybody goes up on her panel, okay? And they talk about stuff. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck we supposed to talk about you? I don't like.
It's 209 people in here. Stop being nosy. Tap that screen.
This shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck I did to y'all?
So you got confronted about talking about stuff, and then also for somebody getting dropped in 2021.
Hold on, then we're gonna take it a step further, Kappa, because hold on, the question was asked, and this is when I got mad because I was already out and about running the streets because it was a Friday. Kay asked this one question twice to 2 different people within 10 minutes, and nobody could answer the question. So, do you believe that your friend is a scammer?
Big fact.
You asked her.
I asked that.
She asked her, and what's the other one name?
I asked 2 of her like mods this shit, right?
When I think of scammers, I'm gonna tell you. When I think of scammers, I think about people running them CPNs. I think about people doing that check stuff, kiting checks.
Hold on. Let me finish. She said, I don't think she's a scammer. No, she said, I don't like the word scammer or something to that effect. I said, you know what? I'll take it back. Would you prefer thief? Thief, because she performed theft by deception. Both times they was like, you know what? I don't want to talk about that. Oh, you bitches are complicit. You bitches are what? Are you?
Yeah.
Okay, baby.
About to get some.
Granny sent you some money?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Go on in there so I can finish, baby.
okay, so like I know they do get people for theft by deception, but it'd be like when they be saying they got cancer and they trying to get medical treatments and stuff like that. I don't know if like just asking on TikTok for money, you know, and not saying it's for a noble cause or not for profit.
She definitely said it was. She gave a reason, and that's what made it theft by deception. She gave a fucking reason.
What was the reason?
And she did not, because she was getting evicted and she needed to move. She said she was going to use the money to move.
Okay. Did she got the money still? Did she move?
Girl, Cappa.
I don't know. I don't be in that mix.
Okay, I forgot. Yeah, you really don't. She don't. First of all, okay.
She moved though, right? Ain't she somewhere else? Or
she in a hotel. You ain't see the video of her.
She begging every day for $78 for a motel. Every day. So, I raised 5 bands for this girl in March. We in April. Big facts. Okay? Now she's on TikTok. First she said she was getting evicted, right? We raised the money. Then she said she paid the people, but they kept her money and was like, we just don't want to renew your lease. Right? Her rent was $625. She said she was behind for November and December. So let's do the math. That's $1,250. I'm good with numbers, right? That's $1,250. Where the $38.50 at? $37.50. Where is it? Right? So then she says, well, I did pay them or whatever, but I'm still getting evicted. You still supposed to have, even if you did pay them, you still supposed to have $37.50, right? She was like, well, I still need some more money because me and my baby about to be homeless.
Okay.
So we produced the receipts. Baby, she for sure received the money. It didn't come to us. It went straight to her. Right?
Okay.
Cool. 2 days later, y'all, I'm finna be homeless the whole month of March. I'm finna be homeless. Right?
Okay.
April. Now, I ended up getting inside information and finding out that she was actually going to be evicted.
Who is Stevie?
Because she was squatting.
Hold on, cousin.
Stevie is valid, y'all. Leave up. I'm gonna let you up in a second,
Stevie
baby.
Leave
Stevie alone. Y'all will see in a second. She valid. So, in short, she get the begging for more money, right? At this point, I'm already caught on, and I'm telling everybody like the bitch is scamming y'all. She's using, right? So they're like, damn, I am starting to see the shit. Where Trina really fucked up at is when she started saying that I was scamming. All of the money that I'll be raising for people or whatever, I'll be using it for myself. She said because I took me and my baby to get our nails did. I said, bitch, what? So then the young lady who I'm helping right now, she's a DV victim. So I won't have her come up on my panel. But she called my phone. It was like, I don't know what this lady is talking about. Kay actually did send me this money. You know what I'm saying? She definitely, she's not scamming. I give you all my word. Right? So I asked her, can I show screenshots of our text messages, but I'll block her name out. The day that I hosted the live was March 5th to raise the money for her, right? March 5th. I got a text message thread from March 5th of her saying, oh my God, tell them I said, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You really don't even understand. I'm really crying. Woo, 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 wop the bear, right? So then I take a screenshot of the Cash App because we met the goal, right? When you send a Cash App, it's red. When you receive a Cash App, it's green, right? I took a screenshot of the Cash App. I printed out her name or whatever and sent it to her. And posted it. Like, bitch, who's scamming? So now everybody like, oh damn, she lying. Why she lying on Kay? If what Kay saying ain't true, why she lying on her? That's what she fucked herself. By the grace of God, this shit played out on live. You see what I'm saying? Because people can see it with their own motherfucking eyes. By the grace of God. However, how the fuck ever, I promise you it's gonna be up in this stuff. So then after that, the bitch on live talking shit about me. I'm at my mama's house. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. You hear me? Like, bitch, I'm knocked. Okay? Me and my son laying in the bed. My phone, ding, 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 ding. Trina on live talking about me. Right? I get up, I go see what the fuck. She like, tell that bitch to come over here. Da-da-da-da-da. So at first I'm like, I ain't telling that bitch shit. You feel me? Fuck that bitch. Tell that bitch to come over here. The bitch is not gonna never come to my page. Ever. Because the cousin's gonna eat her the fuck up. Okay? So then I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go over there. I go over there. She like, yeah, well, you were talking shit about me. I was. Yep, for sure. These are facts. Yeah, I'm like, Trina, I was just in your city, bitch, and you, cause you told me not to come and you did nothing. She's like, bitch, pull up now. Pull up now. I'm like, drop a pin. Where you at? She said she had
That's when the bitch in the group said, so Kay, you did all that. Why you ain't pull that better?
Yeah, she said she was in the Motel 8 somewhere in Perogue. I don't remember the name of the city. It started with a P, right? In Ohio. So I'm like, all right, bet. Now, remind you, prior to this bitch went live. She showed my record and was like, yeah, I see you like to fight. Well, I do too. But I think I'm just going to call the cops on you. Right? So I'm like, fuck when I pull up on this bitch. She finna get me locked the fuck up. Remind you, I'm at my mama house this whole time. Right? Mm-hmm. So me and my son get in the car. I got some business to take care of because, you know, adulting. Pack him up and shit. He just want to see his granny. And we on our way back to the crib. But everybody on the internet thinking that I'm on my way to her. Right? So I'm like, tell your friend, I don't want to fight. I'm scared. I'm finna go make a police report. Like that. Exactly like that. Right? This bitch get on live last night trying to argue to myself. Bitch, didn't you say you were going to make a police report? I said, come on, you know that was being fictitious. I was being facetious. Are you serious?
So y'all just going back and forth at this point.
At this point. But really, she's starting shit because she want every single time we get into it, people go from my page to her page, from my page to her page, from my page to her page, to see what the fuck is going on.
Hold on, Kappa.
Hold on, let me say this last thing. I'm gonna let you go ahead. I'm gonna let you go, Lulu. So my family pulled me to the round table, right? Mm-hmm. We had a conversation. I'm like, you know what, y'all, right? I'm gonna work on a couple things. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She was a part of it, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. I get back on live. I'm like, listen, I really don't want to talk about this bitch no more. We can let this shit go. We can be adults about it. All she got to do is issue a motherfucking apology to my sons, and I'll let it go. This was Monday or Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
That bitch get on live and say, I ain't apologizing to shit. Okay.
It's 320 people in here. Family, Wolfpack being nosy. Tap the screen and be cutting the comments off.
Well, I don't really. Okay, so
I was coming to do my job. Hey, Kappa.
Hey, baby. Hey, Stevie. I don't think that. Okay, asking is not. Let's be clear. Asking is not scamming. To me, that's my thought process. Now you can ask and you can tell me a sob story, and if I believe it and I help you. But if you burn me, that's your only time getting help from me ever in your life. You know what I'm saying? I've been through this. I went through a lady that used CPS and her child and collected thousands of dollars on this app. I know how angry it can make you when you feel like somebody's playing in your face and getting over. So I ain't finna diminish that or cancel that out or invalidate that at all. But I think whatever message was trying to get put out, it got put out. And unfortunately, it's sad to see both of y'all going at it right now because y'all actually would make a bomb-ass live couple. Like, seriously. Because your mouth, her mouth, that would be cool. Because Trina got that smoke, and then you got that smoke. So this is just, you know, two people going at it.
Yeah, Trina got that smoke, all right. Going right in them veins.
I'm not even going to address that or deal with that with you. Yeah, it was Slimer body. Slimer body.
I tried to dare this shit in all honesty. I gave her a way out. All she had to do was apologize to my children. I know she motherfucking saw it because the bitch played clips of that live in her live. Right? So I know she fucking saw it. I gave the bitch a way out. I told you how I wanted to handle it, right? I ain't gonna repeat it because I told my family and I told you I would chill. Right? However, I gave that bitch a way out. I extended the olive branch. That bitch said, fuck me, in short. Bet. Say Leslie, baby.
Hey, cousin. Hey, Kappa.
Hey, baby.
Hey, moderators. Why did y'all have me in the request that long? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Because Kay wanted to vent first before you came
and
up.
they're not allowed to
No, we don't run the platform. We don't run the platform over
They're
here
not
at
allowed to
all.
control
I'm
the
not talking about that. I'm talking about in the comments. They were jumping me, and I said I was sorry, like with all my heart. I'm sorry.
We weren't jumping you. I said
Listen.
I'm
it was
sorry.
over. I
Y'all
promise
mad.
you it wasn't a
Hold
jump.
on,
I said
listen.
it's done and it's over. It was over.
I'm just
Listen, y'all
playing,
mad about them 5 racks.
No, Kappa, listen to me. That's where people are
9K
getting...
to
Not
be
mad
exact.
about the money. You mad about what was said.
Wait. Listen to me. That's what I think people are getting misconstrued. That's where I think people are confused. When I did what I did for that lady, and I've said this so many times.
Getting it out the kindness of your heart.
I did it purely to help her.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm mad about is the jacket she tried to put on my motherfucking kids.
Okay.
That's what I'm pissed off about.
Okay. Well,
Listen, I don't give a fuck, and I've apologized to my cousins for even including them in that. They're like, no, cuz you good. You know what I'm saying? We just tried. Whatever. We'll wipe the man. You feel me? I bullshit you not. What I'm pissed off about has nothing to do with money.
If they stupid enough to give it to them, let them give it to them. But don't play with the kids. That was the whole point in proving. Period.
Okay.
Play with something else and safer.
That's the only thing that I'm pissed off about, gang. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't give a fuck about the money. I don't give a fuck about what she doing on her platform. I don't give a fuck about her talking shit about me, you, them, nobody else. When the bitch tried to put that jacket on my children and was blatantly lying, I could see if it was true. The truth, I mean, it is what it is. The truth, the one thing about the truth, it tends to hurt sometimes, right? But this shit not even true. So, bitch, you just sitting up here lying to thousands of motherfucking people at a time and attacking my kids in the process? Whole time, I got the address to her baby's school. And I'm protecting her child. Hell yeah, I'm mad. Hell yeah, I'm gonna be frustrated. My son is currently being scouted. You understand what I'm saying to you? Do you understand how detrimental that could be to my child's future? Hell yeah, I got a problem with that. And I genuinely hope that y'all understand now why I want it in blood. Because what we not gonna do is play with Kay's kids. I'm not one of those moms. I'm not the mom that be like, oh well shit, I don't give a damn. You know, they kids, let them do what they. No! Bitch, I'm hands-on. My goal is to raise money so that I can give my son a deed for a graduation gift. I'm that parent. You understand what I'm saying to you? I wish a bitch would. I'm okay. I'm sorry, baby. Calm down. I'm gonna calm down, okay?
Which one of you damn mods turn these comments off without Kay saying turn these comments off? Turn them back on.
I am for sure. I'm going to chill for now, but I promise you, I want it in blood. I do. I'm telling you I do. If I catch that bitch in, because I can't go to where she tell me to come to, because the bitch already said
I got you, Empress.
I can't come to where she telling me to meet her at because the bitch said she gonna get me locked up. What kind of fool will actually pull up? No. But where she live at is not far from where I live. And I'm also in the process of moving, but all of that shit is taken care of. That's not what this goal is for. This bitch better I swear to God, she better pray day and night. She better pray day and night. I don't give a fuck if she at a funeral. I don't give a fuck who with her. I don't give a man.
The time right, dog, you gonna drop it. You just gonna drop it and roll on. Trust me. I know you mad right now. Trust me, I've been there, did it with another woman. And that woman didn't put a jacket on my kids. She tried to put the jacket on me. She called me and a whole bunch of other people predators.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
and try
for
and listen, and tried to say we was obsessed with her child. I'm like, whole bag dip in some hot water, cause baby, my children are grown. I don't need to be obsessed with your kid. I'm not no single white female. What is you talking about? I mean, it was wild. She tried to say we was fetishizing her child. Listen, baby, trust me, don't nothing nobody do or say on TikTok shock me no more. So that's why I'm kind of like just sitting here listening. But honestly, to be honest with you, Kay, Trina's opinion of you and vice versa ain't gonna change nothing. It ain't gonna change her. It ain't gonna change you. It ain't gonna change nothing.
Right.
I promise you, it's not. All it's gonna do is just put something on you, on your heart that don't need to be there. You know your boys didn't do anything wrong. Period, point blank. You know that. That's the one thing I will 100% say. I would never come out my mouth and accuse nobody kid of doing something, and especially like that, or to put the propensity to do something. Because if you got shaky, shady little kids, that mean you shaky and shady. So that
Here's
means
the
I don't
thing,
need to
though.
be
We
nowhere
see how our
near
parent
you.
regularly. We see this
But
the way
you don't listen. You don't got to
hold on,
prove
look,
nothing.
you talk to
Hold
me off
on.
the app too, right? Am I any different?
Big Top. You ain't got to prove none of that. You don't have to prove no. Listen, we don't have to disprove no statement put out by nobody on TikTok. Okay? All right? You don't got to disprove nothing. Okay, because if your boys was out here doing that wild stuff, there will be proof and evidence of them out here wilding. You don't have to put your parenting on display for no bitch on the internet.
Right.
Period, point blank. Them bills ain't getting paid by somebody's opinion of your child on the internet.
Right.
So that's why y'all don't see me sitting there talking about so-and-so has said, and let me prove to you why they wrong. Now I'm going to drag you. I'm going to talk about you. You said this about me, I'm going to talk about you and make it funny. You said we got babies all over the place, and my husband got a baby out of wedlock and all this stuff. I'm going to talk about your pouch, your bathroom, and your 14 front teeth. And then I'm auction police of wigs this Saturday. All right?
That bitch
We got
had one
the Harriet Tubman
I don't say about my
coming up this
motherfucking kids, but
Saturday.
that bitch had one time to even speak on them, and it was
Dog,
up. I
man.
told you I'm not that parent.
No, you needed that to happen. You needed that to happen. You know why? Because you was inviting somebody to move into your crib.
Exactly.
And now
That's
you
what
won't
we
do that
did.
again. I bet you won't do that again. I
Big
bet you won't
facts.
do that again. Okay, then. That needed to happen. The ancestors looked out for you, because even though Trina didn't come, and this ain't against Trina, I ain't got nothing against Trina, but the next one might have took you up on your doggone offer. And your boys might not have been doing nothing to them, but you got some sneaky aunties out here that definitely would be messing with somebody's doggone son right up under their doggone roof. This needed to happen, because you don't need to be inviting no scallywag up off the internet to come live in your doggone crib. Period. I could put you in a trap house, but I ain't gonna put you in my crib.
Right.
That's what the ancestors was telling you. The ancestors was telling you, slow down, Wardy, because you about to put yourself in a position you don't want to freaking be in. And me and you talked about this on the phone.
We
And
did.
it's admirable what you did. Like, I really respect that. Because, child, ain't no way in hell I'm finna bring some hook off the internet and put them in my doggone crib. And I ain't even got no sons. But I got a man here with a penis. Ain't finna happen.
So
Real quick, let me jump in here real quick. Hold on, everybody mute up. This is a small commercial break. We got 330 something odd people in here, and I know y'all came for the tea. We know y'all come here for the tea because we was cooking. So go ahead and tap that screen so we can keep these comments on. Please tap that screen. She do have a live go here. No big deal. If you want to donate, you don't have to. Please share this live. We only got 12. Let's at least get that shares up to at least 30 and tap that screen so we can keep these comments on. Commercial in. Let's keep it moving. And y'all show some love to this panel at the same time, because y'all hear Cap out here speaking the real, especially with the ancestors. I'm always for it.
I got one thing to say, and then I'm gonna jump. Well, I got three things to say, then I'm gonna jump down. So
And Stevie, you wasn't bullied. You wasn't
I was just
you wasn't
playing,
took
girl.
down. You wasn't took down
I play
like that.
all day. I play all day. That's it. That's all. You gotta know me to know. I just troll. I be bored. I ain't got no job. So
All right.
Cousin. So me and the therapist is not beefing anymore. But I did make it aware that if one wrong turn, I'm on that ass like white on rice. But literally, they could just
I
eat
will
my.
do my best to refrain from involving you in it at all. Well, I do that anyway, but like at all. Because you be having a lot of receipts and shit too. So I'll do my best to refrain from, calling you like us. Real quick. Send me that. I'll do my best.
But my whole thing is all the bitches that I'm beefing with respectfully eat my ass. That was just that. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna jump down in a minute. I thought that the situation was smaller than what you're saying. Although I heard the conversation before when you said it, I didn't know that it made you feel to that extent. You know what I'm saying? So I was gonna come up here and be like, well, me and a therapist is now cordial. So I feel like, but I ain't gonna do that. That ain't my place. If you could turn around real quick so we can see that ass one more time, and then I'm gonna jump. Oh, period on the bitch. And
You're
then
ignorant. Get out.
I gotta
Get
go
out.
Leslie.
Get out, cuz. You silly.
Move this motherfucking cash up on my face.
That's why I came back in this box, because I like to look at myself too much to have that Cash App covering my face like that.
It's not on your face.
It was.
But it
That's why I
is.
came back down here.
Because I want to make a point. Y'all bitches could make peace. I'm over here, right? I'm over here like this, okay? I don't know nothing about nothing. I'm not making peace with a fuck thing. Y'all can make peace over there. It still fuck both them bitches. But y'all gonna stop fucking around with my cousin, because if them spaghettis or whatever fuck she making, it comes out salty because y'all pissing her off, I'ma be mad as fuck.
It won't be funny. Like I said, my only issue, I didn't really have an issue with that therapist. My issue was never with her. She inserted herself because of her alliances with that lady. It's kind of like, oh, my friend don't like you, so I don't like you either, bitch. You see what I'm saying? Like, she not in her fucking 40s or 50s. You feel me? You too old for that shit. But you swearing down group thinking is a pandemic on this app. I literally asked her, I said, so have we had bad interactions or something? She's like, no. So what the fuck is your issue with me, and why do you feel the need to speak on me, bitch? But then when I get to going the fuck off, oh, I'm a bully. Well, call me the big bad wolf, bitch, and go get your granny. Period. The fuck? For mine, I'll lay yours, and you can take that to the bank.
Hi, Kay.
Hey, baby.
I love you down. And so I had went on that little mission earlier that we was talking about, and went to go put my burner card in there, and they don't take burner cards. You can't, they need a real card, and I'm not that trustworthy to do that. I also have a question for Kappa, because I got in trouble the other day with no explanation, and I just was wondering, I did what you said to do, it expeditiously without any question. However, I am wondering why I got in. Why did I get in trouble?
What you get in trouble for? I don't know what you're talking
Cause she had me take that video down of that girl walking out the hotel with the TV.
Yeah, man. I'm not getting in that. Nah. I ain't tell you had that on your what page you had that on? Your honorary page?
Yeah, my pastor page. Yeah, I did. And which I understood, so I understood that. But I'm not just because you don't.
I'm not getting in the middle of that, man. I don't got no problem with Trina.
I don't want you to get in the middle of it. I don't
at all.
I know. And I'm going to talk to you offline, too, because Alama came back and told me what happened with that tag and why you did it. Another llama came back and ratted out a couple of llamas on them. So I understand what happened. Not you, on Kay.
Oh, okay.
Kay had put a tag on there, but it was a reason why Kay did it. But Kay took the lecture and didn't tell me the full truth of why she did it, because she liked that particular llama. But another llama came back that was watching it, didn't say nothing, and told me the full story.
Well, I will say this. I do let people know that I am in the pasture. I have no affiliation with the barn or the actual llamas. Kappa, anything I say doesn't reflect on Kappa at all, because me and Kappa, we have a good relationship, a good rapport. You know what I'm saying? We talk on the app. She helps me. We're both veterans. We got things in common. However, it's not like me and Kappa call each other on the phone every night and talk or whatever. I have no direct affiliation with the llamas. Kappa and the llamas just got sick and tired of me begging to be a fucking llama. So they said I can have a page and be in the pasture. And that's why I let everybody know that I am Bushy Llama. No other llama's going to let you know they a llama, which means that you should know I'm not a real llama.
And it's cool. Nah, Trina didn't come back to me or be mad or anything like that. That video had been out. I never put it out myself. I found out about it way after the fact. I don't have no issues. I understand both sides. I understand why Kay is God doggone.
It's garlic powder.
There's going to be fire.
There's no sodium. It was garlic powder. That's garlic powder.
Woo wee, baby.
And I know you don't have an issue.
Beautiful.
I know you don't have an issue with Trina, Kappa, and I do respect that. I don't necessarily have an issue per se with Trina, but 2 years ago when she helped that boy look for that 3.5 that she took, I sent $12 to her, so I would like my gas money back. Because obviously, if it's $12, that means that that's all I had. Because who the fuck sends a weird number like that, right? So I just want that. That's all. That's my only issue is that I was also scammed for $12 2 years ago, and I don't like that.
Okay, Blue Dove Boutique Jr.
Truth to be told, I think that's why a lot of people are mad is that they really thought that she really needed the help and come to find out it wasn't the help. I mean, I ain't got no beef with her, but she pop off, I'm gonna show her. But I mean, I guess I got called a bully. I don't give a fuck. Call me what you want. When I cut your ass out, I'm gonna drag the shit out you. You can call your mama, your daddy, whoever you need to call. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Leave me
I
alone.
like that. Even though all the fighting occurred and stuff like that, she went and she got medication. She's getting help. I like that.
Yeah, but did you? Let me mute.
She getting help. She got her medication. I understand that things got displaced for her. Y'all. People is in so many different places in their life. Like everybody's in a different place in their life, and maybe this fight between Kay and her had propelled her to get up and go do some things differently. Y'all might not see it because y'all definitely don't care for her or her character. However, there are people, when y'all talk about scammers, man, I'm thinking about like Shamar. I think about people like that. You know what I'm saying? Walking away with straight bags on this app. A couple $1,000 to me, that's not a bag. But for others, it is.
It was just a couple $1,000 for me. She's been doing this since 2021. We talking about at least $100,000.
It is. And gonna do it. And guess what? You know why I don't care? Because it ain't coming out of my pocket. So she get her money how she get her money.
That bitch, I gave her the option to apologize. She didn't, so I'm about to make every fucking body wear.
And that's your right. And that's your right. And I'm not gonna interfere with that. I ain't got nothing to do with none of that. You have that right. Because when I felt smited, I did it to somebody else. Didn't feel good when her car got repossessed. Didn't feel good when she got evicted. But it all had to happen. So I understand. I can't say don't do it, and I did it myself. So I definitely understand. But I do see that there is some improvement, and she is trying. She is trying. So maybe one day it'll all be together for her, and things will move the way she want them to move.
Okay.
I can agree with Kappa to a certain extent with that. I do want people to realize if you got issues with Trina, let it be that you have issues with Trina. Don't say you have issues with her because of Kay or somebody else. If you have issues with Trina, then let it be because you have issues with Trina, not because of someone else.
Yep, Empress, thank you. Yes, because people will do that. They'll take that fight. They'll take that argument. They'll keep running back and forth, and it ain't even worth it. It's only going to stress Kay out. It's only going to stress everybody else that support Kay out. It's going to stress Trina out. It's going to stress Trina supporters out. And believe it or not, y'all, it's something. Look, this is why I don't get mad when I see a black woman getting a bag through whatever means. Because if people can give Joel Osteen $100 million a year, why come they can't give Trina $5,000?
Fuck that bitch.
Nope.
fuck that bitch and fuck him too, because he's
She
also
can have the 5,000, Kappa, but you have to ask. If you asking for someone to assist you, keep it 100. I'd much rather you told me the good goddamn truth
I
than
mean,
to come tell me a
just say
lie.
you
But
want
I
it,
get it. Yeah,
right?
just say you want it versus
But
just coming and saying a lie.
Joel Osteen telling you that you gonna get blessings upon blessings and abundance and life after death and all of that. He's selling you a dream too. And he wouldn't even open his church when Houston was flooding.
but
Yeah, he
see,
can't
he's
sell me
selling
no.
a
He can't
dream.
sell me no dream because
He's
I got my
selling a
own
dream to
dream.
people. He is making this based off of people's hope and ambitions and faith, right? So he's selling a dream. So,
And
but listen,
so
no,
is somebody that's ever had, a lot of
he's
people
not
that
selling a
give that
dream,
money.
Kappa.
Hold on, listen. A lot of people that give money like that is because they was in that predicament before and they needed somebody to help them and they want to make sure that they're there to help somebody else. A lot of people ain't giving because they caring about what she doing. They giving because they paying it forward.
They're giving because at this point they're fucking idiots. I love you,
No,
Kappa. I'm sorry.
they're paying it forward because they have probably faced eviction or been evicted or been in a messed up situation and needed housing. People give money because of things that have affected them. So if it make them feel good to give her money, who are we to really judge how she's getting it? As
And
long as it makes them feel good doing it.
I
I hear
don't
what you're
disagree
saying,
with that.
Kappa, but that's not what she asked for that
Exactly.
money. So we helped because we've been through it. But she wasn't going through nothing. She just wanted money. So then why didn't you just come and say, hey, I just want money? If y'all want to donate to me,
But
please donate to me.
she ain't in the crib no more though.
She ain't in the crib on
Now,
her own reconnaissance. Now that's on her reconnaissance stuff.
I
What,
didn't
You
did
get
she
had
my
the
just
money
leave?
She
to
wasn't
secure
getting
it.
evicted from the beginning. She was squatting. That was not her property. We got facts, and I can prove it.
Okay, but she still had to move, right? At the end of the
Yeah.
day, she had to get out of there. So ultimately, she got the money she needed to hold her over to do whatever. Now, if she asked,
She ain't got nothing, Captain. It's gone. She begging for money again to now fund everything she trying to do now.
which is why she talking shit about Kay, because it gets her views up and it gets more people to her page. And I don't
Thank
have a
you.
problem with Trina
Exactly.
because of Kay. I really don't. But what I do, and I understand what you're saying, not have a problem with her because of that. It's a good point. However, comma, again, I do have a problem with the fact that you already know how this world treats young black boys and young black men. So why would you even put even a stigma label stamp or anything assumption on some little black boys when that wasn't the case at all? You didn't have to say that because you're not worried about her when she's upstairs in the hotel room alone. You're not worried about her if you tricking and you got people coming to your door. That you're not worried about her any other time, but now all of a sudden you're mad at Kay. So you want to put a stamp on two young black boys that can affect them for the rest of their life. And I think, and that does make me mad. And it's not even on Kay's behalf. It's just because her as a black woman should understand how this country treats black women and young black boys. And that shit pisses me off. I got a son too. And I really, really, really would have to drag the fuck out of a bitch if she ever insinuated that my son was going to put her child in danger when we're trying to help. Like I wouldn't be able to maintain. And I just talked about a lot of stuff in Yella Can Vouch in a cafe this morning. You know what I'm saying? Trina does these things and she honestly doesn't know who she fucking with doing these things. Like Songbird is in here. So I'm using your name, Songbird, just because of what you brought up earlier. But she's being attacked for no reason. So now what if Songbird crazy? She done donated $900 to you. And Songbird a little clicked off like me, you know what I'm saying? And she really does pull up and your life is over at that point. Like you have all these people and some people don't play about their feelings, their money, or any of that shit.
okay, so
You understand what I'm saying?
I understand exactly what you're saying, but then I'm finna hit you with something else. Okay,
I
the
hope it
lady,
don't reach that level.
the lady already admitted that she have severe mental illness. And somebody that has severe mental illness, when you try to change stuff too fast for them, they oftentimes will back out and they will give some type of bogus excuse for why they don't want to do it. Kay was finna bring Trina out there, hold Trina to the fire. She's mentally not ready to do that.
No, that bitch just
She's
lazy.
mentally, no, she's
Why? When you can get free money. Why come and do
not ready.
anything good when you
Hold
get
on,
free money though?
I let y'all all
Go
talk.
ahead. Go ahead.
She's mentally not ready to do that. And even though I would not have worded what I said that way, I wouldn't have said it that way. your boy is going to do something to my kids. The way I would have said it was, I don't feel as though this is the right time to bring me and my burdens to your home and disrupt your family life, knowing that I have no intention and may not be successful with what you got in place for me. That's what I would have said. I don't want to disrupt your family life, bringing me and my problems to your home. However, I don't have mental illness. So therefore, I'm not going to say the stuff that she would say. If y'all think that she's faking that mental illness, but you see her behavior, it can't be no way. Because who does that to a hotel room? Who tells their child that they need to decompress and they can't get overwhelmed? They don't want to get overwhelmed. Obviously, the lady has issues that she's spoken about very apparently on her page. So with that being said, a reason to get out of it was to make, instead of come to Kay and talk to Kay and explain, I'm feeling overwhelmed. I'm scared. I don't know if this gonna work. I don't want to fail again. She literally got into a fight with Kay. It fixes two problems in one swipe. One, I don't have to deal with you holding me to the fire. And two, I can continue to do what's most comfortable for me because I have a mental illness and I'm going to do what's comfortable for me. That don't mean it makes sense to y'all and that don't mean it's right. However, that's the way a mentally ill mind works, whether you accept it or not.
I have mental illness. That's why I went in the cafe this morning.
But you don't have
Kappa.
her mental illness.
I could agree with what Kappa is saying. I could agree with that.
You're right.
And everybody's mental is different. Everybody's mental is different. I could
Exactly.
agree with what you say, Kappa.
If you've been failing,
I
just
agree
listen
with
to what
that.
I'm saying. If you've been failing for a long time and you've been clawing and struggling and you keep failing, and you got somebody that's finna hold you to the fire. I got you a place. I got you a job. You finna have stability. You finna live the way I live. That shit's gonna scare you. Why you think people get out of jail and end up going right back to jail? Because they institutionalized. That's why y'all got to look at it a different way. Don't look at it with your anger. Don't look at it with your heart. Look at it with your mind. That's what I'm saying. And it scared her. She was scared and she didn't know how to explain, I am fucking scared. I don't want to fail. I don't want to mess up.
But at what point does she acknowledge? She's acknowledging.
When she's ready, Zamaya.
No, but
when
listen,
ready.
no, that's not what I'm asking. Let me finish, Cap. I'm muted, damn it. I got respect. You know, I didn't say nothing while you talking. But no, my question to you is, at what point in her acknowledging, right? Because I deal with mental illness severely, like I talked about this morning. It's different, like you said, though. You're right about that. But at what point do I have to take some accountability in acknowledging my mental illness and make different decisions, i.e. getting off the app, stop asking people for money, stop grifting, stop fucking making up sob stories and lies to do these things and go actually get the help that I need? At what point does it need to stop being
when she's ready? When she's ready. Not when you're ready for her to do it, but when she's ready.
Right. And until she's ready, she's going to continue to get fucking dragged on this
till she's ready. Till she's ready. Y'all put y'all boundaries in place. Put y'all boundaries in place. Stay with those boundaries.
Listen to what you just said, Kappa. Listen to what you said. You said she asked at what point in time, you said until she's ready, right?
Mm-hmm, when she's ready. She's ready.
Even with and while having that mental illness and whatever else she says is fucking wrong with her, right? She still put jackets on my son, so I'm gonna let it go when I'm ready.
Yeah, I never said you didn't have to I didn't say you had to let it go. I didn't say that. I said you got to do what you got to do. But what I'm saying is, for the when she gonna do this and when she's gonna do that, it's gonna be for when she's ready. And until then, you got to put boundaries in place. And if you don't want to deal with the behavior, once you put that boundary in place, keep it in place and be firm with it. That's it. And you drag her if you want, if that make you feel better, whatever. But if it don't, it ain't gonna do nothing, because at the end of the day, she dealing with her own mind and her own problems. You dragging her ain't nothing new, baby. I done seen the whole internet go after Trina. All of TikTok has been after Trina. And so she went up against people with millions of followers.
But that's bad for her
that ain't gonna
health.
change nothing.
But that's what I'm saying. That should be her motivation.
Okay, I let TT.
Because if that's the main thing that's fucking up your mental health, if you're getting fucked up and yelling at your phone in the middle of the night outside crying because of your mental health, your first step should be to get off of the app. because people dragging you is affecting your mental
But
health.
that's you,
If you have the
Zamaya.
wherewithal to acknowledge it,
That's you, Zamaya.
Why
That's you.
when does having a mental health illness exclude you from just being blatantly ungrateful?
she may not acknowledge that it's
It
ungrateful.
may
She
not
might
be
not look
that.
at it like that.
Yeah, it may not
That's
be that they
ungrateful.
ungrateful. It could be so. So listen, when somebody has a diagnosable mental illness, they typically, not all the time, typically live in chaos. Chaos is comfortable for them. That's the way that they live. That's the way that their mind works. That's what keeps them comfortable. So at the end of the day, the things that you think, Jen or Empress or myself or Zamaya or Kay, ain't gonna be how that person's gonna think. And you're not gonna force them to think that way. That's why schizophrenics start medication as soon as they feel better. They like, I don't need it, and throw it away. And then they back running around with tinfoil hats on their head.
True.
I mean, it's a cycle. It's mental illness. It's a cycle.
I'm not nobody's
Until
therapist,
the
so I
money
can't
stops.
diagnose her with
Is what I'm
absolutely
saying.
anything.
Nah, I'm talking about what she said. I'm not diagnosing her. I'm talking
Right,
about
but
what
what
she
I'm
said on
saying
her
is that
app.
she's grateful until the money stops. So she's grateful to everybody. Está bien. She's grateful until the money stops, because everybody that she drags is when the money stops, and that's what I'm saying. So you can acknowledge you're imaginatic. You can acknowledge the fact that that you can say thank you and you can be grateful and you can praise therapists in the comments because she gave you the money for the bus ticket, she gave you this, she gave you that. But as soon as the money stops, then you want to just go on social media and drag this person. Because what I was saying about the whole case situation, and whoever she fell out with, that's fine that you want to, fall out with somebody, but it don't need to be this whole big thing. It don't need to be brought to social media. It doesn't need to be this whole big thing where everybody knows about it. Just be grateful, move on. Why you still fucking with that person? Nah, I don't fuck with them no more. Why? That's none of your business. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I understand you're gonna say, I may think differently than she does, but she's very smart. That's not something that we're gonna act like she's not. She's not stupid. She's not.
Mental illness don't mean that you're not intelligent.
Right.
But the thing is that she knows what she's doing. Because she's been quiet for a long ass time, and now all of a sudden everybody box want to argue with everybody and their mother. And the thing about
mental
it is,
illness cycles. Just like I said.
she also wants to move the goalposts whenever it's convenient. So I was up on a panel and we were having a conversation about it. She comes up there and she's like, "Oh, you talking shit, blah blah blah. I bet you never even donated." When I posted the receipt that I did donate to her back when Kay did that live, she's like, "Oh well, okay, you donated, but how much was it? It doesn't matter how much it was. What difference does it make if it was $1, if it was $5? It was money that you didn't have, that I took out of my pocket, not knowing my financial situation, and I helped you about it. So you over here literally cursing me out because then the amount wasn't something that you deemed as something to be grateful for because it wasn't a big amount. That's something that was like, and it's a slap in the face to whoever did donate, because it's like, oh, if you didn't donate a lot of money, then you don't count. I still want my damn dollar back. At this point, I'm
and
moving.
not 12. That's 13.
At this
Add
point,
it to
I'm
the
first
20.
of all, I got you beat because you got 12. At this point, I'm moving in with Mook when he gets his new house. That's all the fuck I know. Because at least the lights is on over there.
I do not disagree with you, Cap. I agree with you on some aspects because you know that I very well understand mental health. But again, and no, it doesn't make you stupid. However, she is very much cognitively aware and has the wherewithal to acknowledge these mental instabilities. And if you are at that point, then just like, for example, I'm just going to use me for an example, right? I work at the bar doing security, right? It's toxic as fuck. Right now, it's fucking with my mental, and it has me to the point where I'm not like, I want to slap everybody. I'm like, I want to blow your house up. So I know that I need to remove myself from that environment because I have a mental instability, and getting rid of that out of my life will make me stop feeling like this, right? So if the app and people talking about you is fucking with your mental, why is that not a first thing that you would get rid of? You don't, because you grift off of here. It is your moneymaker. You know what I'm saying? And it's never been a mental illness thing until now. And that's just another sob story, I feel like. Just like
she's been said that. She did
not say that 2 years ago, Cap. I promise. I've been known.
No, I said a long time ago. Not I don't know, 2 years ago, but she been said she.
But that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I've been fucking knowing Trina since she stole that 3.5 and helped that nigga look for it. Like that's 2 years ago. So I've seen this pattern repeat itself over and
So
over.
then
And
why? So
what?
why are you surprised then, Stable Mabel?
Well, I'm not surprised. I'm not
So
surprised
then
at
what
all.
you up here for? Why? I'm just asking, why you, if you seen it and you knew what was happening, why you shocked?
It's not that I'm shocked. I'm just tired. Like,
I've seen it, but
I'm
I'm not shocked.
tired.
That's why she couldn't get a goddamn thing from me because I clearly know who you are. It's sad to see others have been sucked in. Mental health, I'm rocking with you with mental health. Can I put her
Right.
there? I don't know because I'm not a doctor to diagnose it. Given the state of the mind and the being and how she moves on this app, and she came to me, I would probably
I'll be
struggle
right
with
back.
saying that that's fully a fact. That's what she is because she's calculus to exactly what she does. And
Mm-hmm.
that's why I say she's better off just saying, hey, I just want the money. Because at the capacity of that money flying from in one hand and out of the hand, it tells me that there's a whole nother ball game going on in the background, which is
Right.
none of my business. But I am
Mm-hmm.
aware that I could not put her definitely just in that category just so she can have it because you're literally continuing something so you can continue to get that money, which raises an awareness for me only pertaining to her child. What she do, I could give two shits. Hey, do what you
Hey,
do.
look, the
Do
way
what
I
you do
look
on
at it,
this app because you can do whatever you want on this app. I have learned that this app is whatever you want to do. So if you're going to donate and you find out some shit, you can be upset, but don't go and run back around that backyard. Step out them folks' backyard playing. That's it. That's all. It's just a lesson learned, and you move on. I understand Kate's frustration. I understand why she's mad. I understand it all because you don't be playing with nobody kids, and especially not with that kind of jacket. Cool. I understand that part. All the rest, that's why I don't say nothing to her. I clearly
right?
see her
Like,
mouth moving.
yeah,
I see
like
her sweating. I see it
I
all.
can't
So I
get
clearly know
mad.
what it is.
I can't get mad at somebody like Zamaya. You said you seen it, you know the pattern. You don't got no reason to be mad. Period, point blank. If you seen it and you say you know the pattern, then it is what it is. You knew what was coming, right?
Right. But the point where I'm mad is because I did send my last $12 2 years ago. You know, I've had
Then
financial
you shouldn't
issues,
have
but
sent your last
But
$12,
no, but
bro.
listen, I did it because she had that was when she was saying that she was having a hard time with food for her child. So I'm going to do that because my kids, even though I sent the $12, my kids didn't need that because I have food in the house for them. Right. So I did send that. But what makes me mad is that it is a repeated pattern. I keep seeing people fall into it. And it makes me feel bad. You know what I'm saying? It really does make me feel bad because, um, her actions have consequences that at this point can be long lasting and lifelong to affect other people that have absolutely nothing to do with her, i.e. putting a jacket on two young black boys that didn't fucking do anything to her. So her situation right now that she's doing, it does make me feel bad for other people and it does piss me off. And I do want my $12 back and Jim wants her one.
Kappa.
I love you, Kappa.
Kappa,
Yes, ma'am.
I love you dearly. And I feel like she playing off of your kindness.
She
Because
ain't playing off my kindness, honey, because I'm not over there. See, listen. The one thing about me, two things for sure. I'm not no fool and I ain't no idiot, okay? If somebody on TikTok need help and they come to me directly, I might help. But somebody just throwing it out in the air saying they need help, I'm not a follower. I don't swarm and I don't flock. I don't.
here's the thing,
So,
Kappa. I had a conversation with her, right? Out of everybody up here, I had a conversation with her after all of this, explaining to her in depth why. I asked her, why would you place that jacket? She said to me, that's your perception, and I'm not going to address that. So at that point, you can't say, okay, it's her mental illness, because she's calculated in doing what she's doing. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to jump down. You still get, just because you got a mental illness don't mean that there's not consequences for your actions. You can't go commit a crime and say, oh, I got a mental illness, and they just let your ass go. You still going to fuck the jail. Like, at some point, she needs to be held accountable, mental illness or not.
This shit, if I really do go blow somebody's house up, you think they're gonna let me off because I got PTSD? If I go blow someone's house up and I unalive the people that I don't like because that's the level I want to go to, Yella in here, he can vouch what I talked about this morning. If I go do that because I have a mental illness and I get a check, okay, I'm fully diagnosed and they try to medicate me. I get a check. So if I go and I do act on my dark thoughts of my mental illness and I go to court, do you think I'm gonna be able to stand there and say I unalived all these people because I was pissed off and I'm mentally ill and I got PTSD? No, I'm gonna be in there getting fisted by Bertha. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, so that's a whole different extreme. So in one instance, you ended somebody's life. Okay, yes, you should be getting fisted by Big Bertha. In the other instance, somebody's online, not strong arming you. They ain't sticking nothing in your face to get it. They not sneaking up in your account and taking it. You literally giving it based on the story. If I sit here and I tell y'all a story and y'all give me, like, I just put my Cash App up on my live and people be sending me money and I'm just sitting there dragging, talking, telling stories, telling y'all I need this and I need that, blah, 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 blah. You can't be mad. So like I'm buy a new computer. And some people have contacted me and said, I want to help you get a new computer, right? And I told them no, because my Cash App is up for $1. So send $1 so I can keep dragging people, right? I don't need y'all to buy me a computer. That's me though, because I do get up and I do work. And I have the same struggles as everybody else with getting up and working, right? I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? I do a regular job and I do a very hard, laborious job as well.
I'm a
Okay,
bum.
I
I
don't
ain't got
want to
no
do
job,
that. I
Poppy.
don't want to do these 12 to 16 hour days, but I do what I do. However, if I take my hard-earned money and I give it to somebody that I've been watching with a pattern, as y'all say, have a pattern. Fool me once, how that saying go?
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Right, but I didn't know there was no pattern
Exactly.
when I gave. But now the people that she is getting from, they also are new to her, so they don't know the pattern. That's the thing. So we're trying to make people aware.
And that's the
This
magic,
is a pattern.
of TikTok.
And I don't again, I'm not mad about the money. I don't that's not the issue. The issue for me is the jacket that you put on my fucking nephews. Because at the end of the day, I told Kay not to let that child come nowhere near her house. But for you
The
to
bottom
lie
line,
children.
can I ask a question real quick? And so maybe somebody can explain to me because I've been trying to figure it out since yesterday, and I'm being real serious. I'm not even joking. So this whole jacket situation, I don't know what size it is, but this jacket situation with these boys, right? It seems to be a pattern too, because can somebody explain to me why? Okay, so she had the relationship with the mod that she was talking about yesterday. If she did flip and if she did send the screenshots to somebody else outside of that, what does that have to do with her being YT? Like, I don't get it. Like, a person could flip because supposedly Shay flipped and Shay's black. So she flipped and she's black. This lady supposedly flipped and she's white. So she putting a jacket on this lady to make it. She's putting another jacket on this lady to make it. First of all, y'all loud as hell. She putting another jacket on this lady trying to say she racist now too because she's like, oh, a woman inserting herself in or fueling black drama, blah blah blah. It was never black. It was never a white lady fueling black drama when you were taking her money and when you was being cool with her and giving her your information. So now you want to flip it as a race issue and tag big ass creators and make it a race issue so that then this lady could possibly get fired or some more shit. That's crazy.
Also, you and King are not gonna gang up on me, Kappa, because again, I
Yeah,
could give that. Listen, because I love y'all both enough. I'll pull up and hug you to death. But listen, y'all ain't gonna gang up on me because I gave that $12 back then because again, my children had food in the house, gas in the car, and I did not need it. It was my last then, but I didn't need it for my family. And so when I seen that another child could possibly not have a meal that night, I gave my $12. But then I find out you're a scammer.
But she using that baby. She got the baby on the app like, thank y'all so much. Me and my mommy were gonna be hungry. Real shit.
But you and King ain't gonna gang up on
Well,
me.
wait a minute. Wait a
Hey,
minute. Wait,
hey, is
hold
it
on a
any
second.
hold on, let me say this.
Hold on a
Is it
second. I'm
any
gonna have to
different?
stand 10 toes down on exactly what we just said about the old lady Geritol coming over here talking about something 2 years ago. I understand she got your $12, but I'm trying to figure out, are you stuck 2 years ago? Because you should have been on the move past that $12. Do you need me to send you $12 so you can let that one go? Because you should have been
I'm
let
finna
that one
freaking
go.
follow
I'm going to
Empress.
No,
gladly
You should
Listen,
not
send
send
I'm
her
finna,
$12 because
$12
you
to
ain't
let
send me
that
my
one
one.
go.
So no, you
look,
cannot
I'm
send me
finna follow Empress.
Empress and Empress doesn't really know me. Kappa and them know. Listen, I really am. I'm
She
fully just.
ignorant like that.
I
Yeah.
really am, and I'm really just talking shit. And it is just the fact that she be scamming people, and it is I sent
No,
$12 2 years ago.
Empress better not send you no fucking $12 when she
I
started
wouldn't
sending me
take
my
it from.
one.
I wouldn't take it from Empress. I would
Janine,
take it, but I really do just be
let me hold
talking
on. I
shit.
need to
No,
address Janine real quick.
Who the
Janine,
fuck is Janine?
that is one of the most ableist things I think I done seen you say up in this comment section. If she is so mentally ill, why is her child in her custody?
yeah, that's not true
Why?
at all.
Who the fuck
First and
said
foremost,
that?
Janine in the comment
Oh, in the
section just
comments.
said
That's what you
that.
talking about me. I'm like, who the fuck?
Nah,
Wait a minute,
Janine,
Janine.
not you. Let me address this. That is it, and I'm not no accountability police person, and I don't be using ableist, colorist, and all them terms. But let me explain to you why that's so ableist. What you said. There are people every day that's living with mental illnesses that take damn good care of their children, and for you to say that somebody that have a severe mental illness need to have their kid removed, basically, is saying that all those parents that get up and try every single day and fight through their mental illness should have their children removed. So if they remove that one child out of that house because that woman says she has a mental illness, then that mean they need to start making a doggone, they need to start running around and removing a whole bunch of people that I see on TikTok who have clear mental illnesses that are on the severe scale. That's severe. So for you to be sitting up in this comment section passing judgment like that, bro, is exactly why. You're the reason why people on this internet spaz out on people in the comment section. That is so disgusting what you just said. That is disgusting. Mental illness do not equate having your children removed out of your house.
She said no, that's not what she was saying,
She
Kappa.
saying that's not what she was saying, Kappa.
That's what I just read out loud. I
It
just
is
read
what
your
you
whole
typed.
I'm gonna
comment
go.
out
I'm gonna have
loud.
to go up there and see exactly what
If
she
she's so
said.
mentally ill, why isn't the kid removed? And eyeballs, whoever you are,
Yeah, that is what you said.
I'm not finna sit here and talk about the filth of that woman's house because number one, junk and trash all over the place versus actual squalid conditions is a whole different doggone thing. I done been in people's houses where you can't even walk without stepping on a roach, where the walls look black because they got roaches, okay? That might not be the way you live. That might not be the way I live. But I'm not finna sit here and just say because it was boxes and clothes everywhere and it was unkept that that's a straight up remove her kid situation. Y'all love playing with people's kids on this doggone internet. Y'all
It's also
love
a sign of mental
playing
illness.
with people's kids on this internet. I am not for taking a black child out of a black house and putting them in the system for them to get further hurt and perpetuate violence against them. No, you girl, okay. You girl, okay.
I
Because I
am.
bet you if I probably
Don't
came to
do that.
your crib probably dirty as all outdoors. It's always the ones that got nasty cribs want to talk about somebody nasty house.
And having like that
But who
situation,
said
it is a
that?
sign of mental illness. I'm not saying she doesn't have that because I really truly do believe that she does. Even whether she's self-diagnosed or whatever the case may be, I do believe that a mental illness is in play here. However, again,
And
if
that's
you
the other
have,
thing I want to say. Hold on. When
damn it,
somebody's dealing
Kappa,
with mental illness, when somebody's dealing, if you really y'all don't even really care. Because if you knew about mental illness, you would know it's some days them people don't even want to get out the bed. It's some days them people can't clean up. They can't get their mind together, let alone get up and clean up a whole doggone house. Okay? So while you sit up here with your perfect life and your perfect everything, and you sit in the comment section of somebody else's life and you pass judgment, I hope them roaches that's running up and down your walls eat you alive. Because the main thing y'all focus on, that be what y'all be guilty of.
you
Yeah,
could
And
but
be
don't
don't
on
worry
sit up
about
drag
it,
at
baby.
talk.
Don't
bananas.
worry about it, sweetheart, because my house is all over the doggone internet, baby, and my shit is spotless.
You finna be on
And my
drag
kids is
talk.
grown, so I ain't got no kids for you to hotline.
Yeah.
Heifer.
Damn, Janine, you done fucked up. You finna be on drag talk. See you Saturday, boo.
Now, I won't be on drag talk, but whoever commented
She's
that
not even talking to
shit,
Janine anymore. She talking to the eyeball person more than Janine.
Well,
Janine is
come
basically
back on
saying
your
that's
main
not what she
pages so
meant.
we know who you are,
But
so you
can
can get
somebody
dragged
answer
properly.
my
Oh, that's fine.
question? Y'all just
Mm.
fucked over my question.
Sorry, Jen. What was your question again?
Why was it okay for her to call this lady racist now that she's
Nah, take it
giving
to
her
your mama
money?
house.
Oh, I can't
Take it
answer
to your
that. I'm
mama
sorry.
house.
Let Kappa
I'm
answer
not
it.
taking
It's
nobody to
just
my house. I already said I'm not finna offer no internet person no place to stay up in my crib. You ain't coming to my crib. I can put you in a trap, but I ain't putting you in my crib. Take it to your house. Take it to your house. That way we can all sit there and watch y'all fight roaches.
Justigator, to answer your question, this is the real answer to it. As long as you're giving her cash and donations, money that she can get and spend, she's okay with that. The minute that you try to do something to help her be able to put herself
I
in a
get it.
position to help herself, then that's when she flips on you. You become no good anymore. I.e. Taya, when she set the hotel on fire, when Taya was taking her in to the hotel, say, hey, look, I got this nonprofit. I can help you get a job, a place to stay, blah, blah, blah. She didn't want that. She wanted the cash. Same thing with K-Dub. When K-Dub wanted to give her something, a place to stay, try to get her on the track to having a job, all that stuff, then that's when she flipped. The excuse was, I have night terrors and that, I got all these different little conditions. My daughter's had this happen to her. I've had this happen to me. So I don't feel comfortable with your boys. It wasn't that. It's just that she wanted an excuse not to take the help, but to get you to let the cash go. That's basically how it is. But has anybody really wanted to set up with her and find out why it is that she doesn't want some real tangible help, even if she has warrants, to get those taken care of? Because she doesn't want that to happen to her, to get caught at an inopportune time where she has to answer that. This way, at least she'll be able to answer it on her own terms. And the other thing I wanted to bring out is, with the thousands of dollars that she is getting, and you see the way that she's living and the stuff that she's doing, there's a habit somewhere. There is a vice, whether it's gambling, whether it's a drug problem, whether it's just walking around the street giving away money. There is a vice somewhere. That money just
Oh,
doesn't
it's
go
a
like
habit
that.
there. It's a habit there. You're not sweating and jittering like you do. It's a habit there. That's why I said I can't. That still falls in the category of a mental health. That's still gonna fall there. That's why she said she has
Addiction
night
always
terrors.
falls under mental
It's
health.
gonna always
Exactly.
fall there. It's truly what Kappa just said. When she hits her rock bottom, then she's gonna get the help.
Then
Ain't
she
none of
ready.
us gonna be able
Right.
to really make her do something till she hits that her
I ain't
own
trying to make that
rock
bitch do
bottom.
shit.
First of
No,
You
all,
ain't
I
got
don't
you
no,
ain't
we're
like
gotta
not
make
saying
her,
it like
Kay.
that.
Y'all know
I'm not
something?
We're
saying
not,
it
I know,
like
I'm
that,
gonna shut up.
Kay.
I'm gonna shut up.
we're not saying
I'm
it
not
like
saying it
that.
like that.
We
I'm
saying
just
when
saying
she
she's
got when
not going
she
to listen to nobody until she hits her own rock bottom.
she gonna do the exact opposite of what everybody trying to get her to do till she's ready to do it. Period. That's why you put your boundaries in place. Put your boundaries in place and do what you got to do to survive your portion of her book.
listen.
Period. Point blank.
I
And
understood
then the
everything
other
you were
thing is that you have to consider that even if she hits her rock bottom and she gets enough help to get back up, that doesn't mean that she's not going to go back and relapse. You know what I mean? So you have to, because relapse sometimes is a part of someone's
The
recovery. It just
recovery.
depends.
Yep.
So
I already understood
I
all that.
want,
What
You
I'm
know,
I
real quick
really
though,
truly
men
want the
don't have
best for
strong
her, and I want
addiction.
the best for her child, because my concern with her child is not where she's living and that Trina is her mother. It's just the fact of what she's teaching her child to do, because a lot of times what they see mom do, that's what they take into adulthood, and that would
Exactly.
not
Her
be very
mom
good
was
for
an
her.
addict. Her mom was an addict as well. Trina
Which
verified
means
that.
that she probably suffered through a lot of displacement,
Exactly.
abuse,
Absolutely.
and neglect.
I
So
agree.
that's why I said when you look at the whole person, you tend not to be as angry when you look at the whole person.
She don't give a fuck about ruining nobody's reputation, nobody's life, nobody's nothing. Cause she really
She's
just
not, Jen. She's not gonna give a fuck about none of that. Just like
well,
she doesn't feel like she's done absolutely anything wrong to Kay.
and this
Her
is why we
mental
have this
capacity is not
side.
there. So you
And
can
this
drag her all day long. She's gonna keep doing it because she's gotta get what she needs. She's gotta
Exactly.
get it. So she doesn't care what
She's
nobody else
had
is
the
after her. She's gotta get
absolutely
it. So Kay can come, wop, 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 wop. She's still going to do whatever she's gotta do to get it. Because she's
exactly
gotta get it right now. She doesn't
There's
care
no
about
because
nobody
Jen
else.
so
because you
just
She's
confirmation
didn't
gotta
because
on
she
hit
have the
that
feeling
rock
like
right.
abuse don't
bottom.
mean I can't be mad. The
Yeah.
fuck?
You can
You
be
can be
mad all you
mad,
want.
but
It ain't
it's
gonna
just
change
going in
nothing.
one ear and out of
It's
the
not
other.
gonna change anything at all. Nothing at
But
all.
listen,
It
I
ain't
don't
gonna do
think
nothing but
anybody's
stress
in the
you out,
business of
really.
trying to change her, right? We're not
just
trying to
saying
change
for
her, but there's also no confirmation on addiction. We don't absolutely know that there's an addiction there. We don't know where the money's going.
Honey, it's either
We
you
don't.
blind or we all blind if you
No,
don't see what
no,
the
I
heck is moving
understand.
around over
I
there.
understand.
It might
Listen,
not be an addiction, but if it's
listen, I'm an
something,
addict. My
Y'all,
first,
wait a minute. Wait. One at a time. One at a
I'm an
time.
addict. The first
We
thing
got
I
somebody
ever
in the
did
box.
was
You
dog
want me to
food.
let
So
him out?
I understand what the signs of that are, right? But at the same time, I
Go
don't know
ahead,
if she just got done running down the block and that's why she was sweaty because we weren't there 20 minutes before. So there's no confirmation on
but
addiction. I can give
Zamaya,
that.
you have got to stop looking at everything from your
I'm not.
centered
I'm
point
giving
of
her the
view.
benefit of
Yeah,
the
you
doubt.
got to
No,
stop
because of
you
using
keep
that.
saying,
yourself.
but you keep saying for me.
Everybody's
No,
different.
this is not you. This
I'm
is
not saying that it
you.
is, Kappa. What I'm saying is that we cannot sit here and say she's an addict when there's no
Hey,
confirmation on addiction. She has never
come
come
here.
out and said,
We
I'm
don't have
putting
no
shit in my arm.
confirmation there's a mental illness. We have no confirmation of mental illness or drug
Exactly.
addiction with anybody because we have pill poppers. You can't see that they're a pill popper. There's tons of things. But when you got that amount of guap hit your hands and you have nothing to show for it in a week, that's a problem. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to know where that guap went.
And as
I
far
mean,
as
it
I'm
could,
concerned, it
but
doesn't matter if
Let's
she
run with
used
one
a
honey.
substance that went into her
it's an
mouth,
assumption.
into
However,
her arm or wherever. Her substance could have gone into the slot machine because her substance could have been the money feeding the slot machine because that's an addiction too.
Exactly.
So I
yeah,
doubt that but I would
it could
say
be
I
that
would
too.
doubt that it would be gambling.
Exactly. It could have
Because you
went
will
anywhere,
still
but the
see
fact that we're saying
something
And
it
I
couldn't
doubt that
just
it's
similar.
shows.
alcohol either because I'm going to tell you something about alcohol. There's only so much alcohol you can drink up with the money that you have before you're not going to be able to drink anymore. But some of those other drugs, you can take a whole lot of those and spend a whole lot of money getting them and use a whole bunch of them and a whole lot of money getting them before you running out of money.
But
So that's how it works.
it could be payday loans. It could be
The coulds
all
is my
kind of
point,
other different
Kappa.
things.
That's what I was saying. There's
It
no
could be all kind of
confirmation.
stuff.
You don't know
Janice come
what
up
it
here to
is.
explain, y'all. Janice,
So,
come
truth
on.
to be told, why is anybody mad? I understand, Kay, but if once you give something like
It's
A
gone.
said in the comments, it's no longer your money no more. What
Yep,
they
it's
do with it,
gone.
how they do with it, it is what it is. You now know that this is what it is. It's up to you if you want to keep going over there and donate it. If you want to keep donating, then that's on you.
I feel like
You know the
let me say
deal,
something
but
real quick.
when
I feel
you
like
start
the
just throwing
excuses
that
being
type
made.
of jacket,
Hold
I
on,
get
let
why she
me.
mad.
Hello, hi, hey, y'all, host here. I just want to say one thing, then I'm gonna shut up again, and let y'all finish. I feel like a lot of excuses are being made as to why she's like this, or why she did that, or why she. It's a whole bunch of excuses. It could be a lot of things, right? Coulda, shoulda, woulda, dulda, houlda. I don't give a fuck about none of that. It could have. The facts are the facts. She did this shit, right? Repeatedly. Not
Right.
this is not an isolated incident. This shit
Not
happened
only
multiple times. Okay?
continuously,
Exactly.
not just
So hold
repeatedly.
on, let me finish. I promise you I ain't gonna drag it. I'm gonna keep it short, okay? This is not an isolated incident at all whatsoever. This is something that is repetitive, right? And intentional. Okay? I don't give a lot of people get on this app and have mental illnesses, right? We all know that I have a disability as well, right? I'm not getting on this bitch scamming nobody. People with mental disabilities or are mentally incapacitated are not getting on here doing the shit she doing. She is aware of the shit she doing. Motherfuckers told her how it hurt them. She looking people dead in their face and said, I'm not apologizing for shit. Okay?
Facts.
So I feel like it's a whole bunch of excuses being made on this panel right here today, and I ain't for that. But okay, go ahead. Y'all entitled to your opinions. Go ahead.
And with that being said,
I don't think I'm making no excuses for what I'm saying is it's clear that there's a big problem there.
exactly. And what I'm saying is,
That's all I'm saying. There's a big
if
problem.
when
I'm not funding
somebody
her a good goddamn thing.
this what I'm saying. Everybody that's got complaints and issues and all of that, when somebody show you who they are the first time, believe them and move the
Exactly.
hell on. You move funny, I move out your way. Not everybody cup of tea. But I'd be damned if I sit back and watch all these white rich pastors flying around the country in jets and black people giving them their money because they're going to get to heaven or see Jesus. And I think that somebody get a couple $1,000s out because they need help or say they need help. I'm going to be mad about it. I'm not. Y'all bought the Copelands a whole ranch and a jet. Us, black people, that's who go to them churches. That's who give that type of money. Joel Osteen bought out a whole stadium.
You can't get none of my money because I got children.
I'm not finna be mad over a couple of $1,000s
If I can't compare her to me, stop comparing her to Joel Osteen, Kappa.
What?
This is the part that I'm trying to get some people to understand.
Hold on, I didn't hear Zamaya. Hold on, Zamaya, what did you say?
I said if I can't compare her to me, quit comparing her situation to Joel Osteen. Because again, Joel Osteen is selling people a dream and faith. She's not selling anything but a fucking sob story every time.
Hey,
she's
that's
making
still
up
something.
Shit
Hey, that's
she's
still
making up shit to
something.
make
Though.
up,
It don't
but
matter.
It's not comparable
It
to
don't
him.
matter. It's still something though.
But it's not comparable to him,
whether she's selling
Kappa.
you a dream, whether she's selling you a sob story, whether she's sitting there telling you stories, whether she's selling you crystals, Bibles, socks, shoes, a lie, it doesn't matter. People voluntarily came out of their pocket and gave that dog
Absolutely.
period point blank.
Once I gave the money, like Empress said, it's not, I joke, honestly, let me start by saying I joke around about the dollar, blah, 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 whatever the case may be. I'm joking about the amount because once I gave the money, it was over with. The thing that I was upset about was the fact that, first of all, I got because I'm definitely not that person.
Right.
And she got me. But what I'm saying is, I gave because I knew Kay, you know? So I was just like, oh, if Kay fuck with her, then it must be true. It must be true because honestly, I was like, I don't give to strangers on the internet or a bunch of shit. I don't, because it, like I said, like people got shit to do with their money. But I was like, okay, if she friends with her, then it must be true, whatever the case may be. Literally 2 days later, the bitch was up on the fucking on the court and they was talking about she was scamming. How many people to this day are still saying that Kay's a scammer because she was in cahoots with Trina? And that's the shit.
Nobody.
Just
Nobody.
roll over people's reputation. Number one. Number
Not
two.
anymore. Not
number
anymore.
two.
And that's only because Bella covered the story in her court.
Kappa, I've been
But it's been
Sunday.
But it's been this something that's I'm sorry, babe. This is something that's been going on.
Go check your text, Kay.
I'm sorry. This is something that's been going on for a long time. And everybody that comes onto this side and be new gets got. You know, and that's the thing that when you all broke this quote unquote story for us bloggers again, it was to us, goddamn, she's tapped into another group of people because every 6 months or year, there is another group that this happens to. And that's what the problem was, because there was not a Bella's Court back last year. Only thing you had is word of mouth of things that was going on. And when I said on a platform or in a video, I can't remember which one I did, and said she's the best con that's out here on this side of TikTok. And people got angry and said, why would I call it a con? Anytime you fool someone,
for monetary gain,
for slickness. I mean, regardless of what it is, you can con somebody out of material, and you're right, monetary, but a con is what it is. It's a game. It's a play on somebody's mind. And when all of this happened, this wasn't new. So, for people like me who's been hearing this over and over, I'll record you all and then I say, you know what, I'm not going to even drop this shit because this is so old. And it's like you all are talking and talking and talking about it, but it's new to you all and we get it. But for people who know about this shit, it's just like, what are they still talking about it for? You see what I'm saying?
Well, I think that number one, the reason why it needs to be continuous is, first of all, let me start with Kappa. Kappa K definitely owed me that $1 and she definitely don't want to pay me back. And at this point, I'm about to fight her about it. Number one. Number two, The reason why, and I also feel like you said, you don't want to post it and you don't want to keep talking about it because why are we still talking about it? Why are we still talking
I
about it?
never,
Because
no. Hold on, Jen.
No.
Hold
I'm not
on, Jen.
saying.
I
I was
never
saying.
said that you guys could not talk about it. I never stopped y'all from talking about it. If you are on a llama page, you can't post that trash. I'm not getting in that. I'm not getting in it. Because if you gave money, once you gave it to that person, they entitled to do whatever the hell they want to do with it, period.
right, but what I'm saying is there's going to be a new follower
Right.
that never
Absolutely.
heard this before.
But
That's
I'm
going
not,
to be
I
in the
don't have, that's
comments
not
and
my
shit.
job. I
No,
don't do,
not you. I'm not talking about you or the llamas. I'm talking about whoever still decides to keep talking.
Like for the haters, us bloggers, I guess you're talking about us.
Right,
You're
like
right.
if like no, and I'm not even telling you what you need to post on your page.
Okay, thanks.
Everybody can post what they want to post, but I'm saying, like a lot of stuff, new stuff comes on people's For You page, and then we push it with the algorithm when we like it, when we do this, when we do that, and it doesn't necessarily have to be like the panels and shit like that. But there's gonna be somebody new that's gonna see this before Trina gets to them, and it's not gonna get got, because I'm pretty sure that as time goes on and we keep talking about it, or whoever keeps talking about it, there's less and less people that get got. Because a lot of people in the comments even earlier were like, oh, what did she do? Or she did that? Or that's crazy. People that didn't know the extent of it. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, it's a matter of making it is awareness. And another thing, can we just give Janine a chance after Kappa done roasted the fuck out of her to say what she was trying
I was talking to Eyeballs. I answered Jenny.
Sorry.
And then I started talking to Eyeballs. But let me say this.
No, Janine right here in the box. She right
Yeah, I
below
know,
you.
but I started talking to Eyeballs too because they was talking about take the kids or whatever, whatnot. But listen, this is what I'm saying. At the end of the day. Damn, Kay.
I turned it down. I'm about to mute. Hold on.
This is what I'm saying at the end of the day. People that gave money, you gave it for the right reasons. You gave it out your heart, and hopefully it will be returned to you in abundance. Once you give your money to somebody on the internet, you have no guarantee what that money is going to be used for. Do I have sympathy? Hell no, I do not. Because at the end of the day, when I get ready to donate, my money goes to St. Jude's. Okay? St. Jude's. St. Jude's. I send my money to a 501c3. It comes out of my account on the 25th of every month, direct debit out of my account. So I need not find charity cases on the internet to take care of. However, people's feelings are hurt because their money was given. If you gave it and the person didn't do what they were supposed to do with it, that's not your problem. That falls on them, not you. So keep it cute. Be blessed that you had it to give in the first place.
But you know what, Calvin? Oh, I'm sorry.
So Janine, you are definitely up here. So I want to make sure that you have an opportunity just like everybody else to speak, because you've been waiting a minute. Apparently you came up here that you needed something to say to Kappa. I suggest you tread lightly.
I apologize.
Thank you, everyone, and thank you for allowing me up. Kappa, I did not mean it the way you took it, and that's my fault. However, what I meant was, if Trina is so mentally disabled, mind you, I have a mental diagnosis. Okay, I am medicated. If she is so mentally ill, then she wouldn't be allowed to take care of her child. Obviously, she's able to. That's what I meant. Nothing negative about it. And thank you for the roast. That was a pretty good one, though. But that's what I meant. I didn't mean anything bad by it whatsoever. My point was, if she's that mentally ill, then she shouldn't have had her kid. But she's not.
But who determines how mentally ill you got to be to have your child? Because I'm severely mentally
The doctors, not me. The doctors, I guess, whoever. You know what I mean? That's not up to me.
Right, which is why I made your comment.
That was my point. That was my point. And of course, once I read what I wrote, I said, okay, now I understand why Kappa's going off. But, but that's not what I meant, though.
Okay, because what that does is that's saying you're erasing all of the hard work that people that's living with mental illnesses do to make sure that their kids are safe. They already have a double stigma.
Right.
One mental illness overwhelmingly affect POC populations, right?
Mm-hmm.
Two, three, we have a lack of access for resources when it comes to mental illness.
Mm-hmm.
And then the third thing was two. And then the third thing is our children are at a higher risk of being removed out the home, kept in foster care longer, and a higher risk of parental rights being terminated. So to say that, this Black woman says she's mentally ill or she's so mentally ill, why does she have her kid? She shouldn't have her kid. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's not how that works in this world. Who determines how mentally ill is too mentally ill? Obviously, probably somebody, I don't know your education level, but I'm gonna say somebody that went to school for a long time to deal with the human body and the mind can say with reasonable dictation and proof and observation that this person can't take care of their child. And that would be somebody that's a doctor, and then the other
Right.
people that's considered a judge. So I'm not going to be anybody's judge and jury. People that live with mental illness are just like everybody else, and we got to remove that stigma that because you have a mental or physical disability or inability or live differently or differently able, you can't do anything. I know two people that have Down syndrome that had 3 kids and raised their kids from birth all the way up. Yes, they had supports, but then I also had children, and guess what? I had supports too. My mother was right there with me, lock and step with each one of my kids because it was brand new every time I had a child. I was surprised, she was surprised, we all were surprised. Okay, so for somebody to say that somebody that need extra help shouldn't have their kid is ridiculous to me. I don't know if you have children, ma'am, but I'm sure if you did not do it by yourself.
I do have children. I have 2 grown adults. And like I said, what I wrote, I didn't mean it the way you took it.
No,
Okay?
I read it and I took it exactly how you said it because I read it out loud.
But that's not, I know you did because I was here. I was here the whole time. I'm not here to judge. I'm explaining what I meant. Okay? Now I wrote it wrong, whatever the case may be, that's fine. And like I said, I also have a mental diagnosis and I have 2 productive adult children with children of their own. And yes, I help one of my children because they have a mental illness. Okay. And I help one of my children with their children. Okay. So yes, I understand. My point is if that person was so mentally ill, it would have shown on the child. It would have shown, in many, many ways. And that's up to the doctors and whoever to make that decision, not me. I'm not judging her. Okay? But yes, I've seen her child online. Yes, I've seen her. And whether she's getting help or not, she's capable. And whatever she's doing on here and people giving money to her, nobody's putting a bullet or gun in no one's head, a pew-pew, I should
Pew
say,
pew over here, cause
in anyone's head to give money. Whoever gave money from their heart because they felt however they felt during that time. And she received it. She accepted it. Is it wrong? I've seen a pattern because I had followed her. I used to follow her. I don't follow her no more. I used to follow her. When I caught on, that's when I stopped. I followed Kay for a long time. I followed you, Kappa, for a long time. I think 2 years now. Okay. So it's, and again, like I said, I wrote it wrong. And I understand why you took it the way you did, but I'm explaining myself that that's not what I meant.
Can I ask you a question real quick, just because I'm gonna jump into this silence real fast? It's a real quick.
Hold on, let me say this real quick. And that's another thing that a lot of people do is y'all take the situation that's being discussed or talked about, and then y'all immediately apply it to y'all situation. And that's why I think I piss a lot of people off, because I can look at a situation and not apply it to my situation. I can look at it and look at all facets of that situation and say, okay, I see this, 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 and this. So what could have possibly happened? And not one time do I put myself in that situation, because I'm not in that situation. I don't know what she's living with. I don't really know how hard it is for her to do what she has to do. I would say even the fact that being a single mom is hard enough to keep up on everything and keep your house together and keep yourself together and drink enough water and do all of that. I would say being a single black mother is going to make it even more harder. I would say being a single black mother with a mental illness would make it even more harder. I would say being a single black mother that's impoverished would make it extra harder. So I'm going to try my hardest not to pass judgment on that woman, as if I don't want people to pass judgment on me. So at the end of the day,
that's you applying it to yourself.
But let me finish though, because I'm talking to Jenny. I'm not addressing you or saying this is about you. I'm talking to her, and specifically her.
Yeah, I love Cappadappa. I'm on your side.
The judgment on people on this app is ridiculous. And we all have perfect lives, and we all live really great, and we all live in that picket fence house and all this other stuff, right? And we all had to overcome, and we all gonna deal with oppression Olympics, and I got this and I got that. I bet you if I ask right now who all got a mental illness, this damn comment section will light up, right? We all got all these things going on. So my question would be, then why the hell don't you have no damn empathy if you had all them same things going on? All right.
Because you told us not to make it about us.
Going on, and I still can show empathy to the situation.
But that's you though. But that's you. That's you with your
mental. Like, no, I'm talking to.
I know.
I'm not like saying this for you. I'm talking to Janine. Okay, because if she struggled the way that this girl obviously very clearly on this app is struggling, then for her to say that is wild to me.
And I want to be quiet. I got you. Can I ask my question? Okay, is it safe? Listen, y'all, I don't be fucking with Kappa. Okay, Kappa knows I'm crazy, but Kappa is my go-to when I get in my little veteran situations. I wish she was there this morning, but I was able to talk to the cafe. But I got mad love and respect for Kappa, and I don't disagree with a lot of things. Like, she is able to see the whole full circle, and I do appreciate that about you. At the same time, I do feel like you give the benefit of the doubt to grown-ass people who have the cognitive ability to say, fuck what happened to me in my past, and I'm going to go ahead and make different decisions at this point, right? And I can't apply it to me like you said, so I'm not going to do that again. Can I ask Kay a question real quick? It's short.
What's up?
So, question, before you had started to help her, did anybody come to you and tell you what had happened over the last years? Okay, that was my only question. And if they did, would you have listened and not done it?
I literally scrolled into her live on accident. Like, you know how you... Now. All right. I'm going to say two things. So, when I scrolled into her live, it was on accident. It wasn't like planned, like for me to go up there or me make an announcement that I was going to help this, that, and the third or whatever. It wasn't that, right? I literally scrolled into her shit. Saw a black mom crying with her child, right? And was like, you know what? Fuck it. You feel me? It was, once I got in there, the shit just skyrocketed, right? Because now we see black women helping black women and shit like that or whatever. You feel me? So no, nobody had the time to, right? Because the shit just happened, you know? It wasn't like planned or anything like that.
Okay, and if they would have told you, would you still had went that direction?
No. Number one, I wouldn't put my cousins in that kind of predicament on purpose. And number two, I don't want me and my brand to be tied to that.
Right, okay. That was my only question.
It's a comment for people saying, oh, now you guys feel comfortable.
Can I say something, Janine?
That's kind of sort of how that works. They take your money and then you feel calm.
I had a second thing to say. Hold on. Kappa. I've been paid to drop you.
Don't do that. Who did that?
That don't bother me.
They really just paid to drop you.
Hey, listen.
I know you lying. Is y'all really more fresh in these comments?
That don't bother me at all. But let
y'all
me get
can't
this
be that
off.
pressed.
let me get this off for Janine. That Janine lady, I didn't
She
mean to
gonna
ring you
laugh.
off out the comment section. Because I was really truly trying to get you to see, not to pass judgment on somebody till you can understand the whole situation.
That's how she did, y'all.
That you ain't got to okay. Okay, all right. I just want you ain't gotta drop me, bitches. I'll drop my damn self. I got my own live I can go host.
No, I'm just letting you know.
It's up here.
Listen, and now that Kappa's not even up here.
I didn't even.
I wanted to know how much it cost to keep her up here. The fuck?
Right, that's what I was gonna
Hold
ask
on.
you.
Should have said how much it cost to keep her up here. 'Cause
Right here.
Also, side note, whoever did pay to drop her, fuck you. And I mean that wholeheartedly.
Y'all
I
petty. No, y'all
don't
just
care
petty.
who you friends with.
Y'all petty whoever paid to drop her that shit.
First of all, I'm about to send you your money back. But let me
Send it back and put in the message, use a hoe, okay, from Bush Cookie.
First of all, Kay, you could have took my money to bring her back, and then we would have split it.
I believe between me and you, Jen, we got $13 that somebody owes us that we can bring Kappa back up here with that.
Right? The fuck, I got one on it.
I'm like, why the fuck was she dropped?
I'm following you,
I
Empress.
was bring your ass back.
Thank you.
You get on my fucking
You're like, thank
nerves,
you.
gang. Why was she dropped?
I be over here minding my business. I cut up when I want to cut up.
No, I be seeing you around. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but I
I'll be
hate
in the comments. I be seeing you around.
Shut
You're
up,
very
Jen, because you
logical.
just hating, Jen. Shut up, Jen. I just had to change my profile picture because I was talking about, hey, man.
Now they feel conned. That's how a con works. After the fact, you realize you got conned.
Okay. Kappa, don't do that. Don't be petty, girl.
Tell her come back.
Let me know. I'm about to... Y'all, all right, bye.
Tell her come
Don't
back.
let Kappa ass up here. Do not fucking do it.
Please let her up here.
Oh, me.
I got $1.
Seven made, four made. Oh,
Kay, how much money I gotta give you to
Bitches.
find out who sent the cash app? So we can
Nope.
put them on Drag
I'm not
Talk.
doing
Nah,
that.
they can
Y'all
drop
know-
me.
Oh,
They
y'all
can
brought
drop
her
me.
back.
That was me yelling through the phone. Yep, they can drop me
They
again.
couldn't hear you. I had you in my ear. They couldn't hear you, baby.
Yep, that was me yelling through the phone.
We definitely
Yep.
can hear her. Somebody said it in the comments. But
Now
listen,
pay to drop me again, heifers.
is this Amaya?
Respectfully.
$13 to bring you
Hold
back.
on. Let me say this. I legitimately just got a cash app to bring Kappa back. And it was twice the amount that was sent to drop her.
Punks.
I'm sorry, cousin.
Yeah,
But you know how I know, right?
punks.
They did cash at me to bring her back.
I need
Now
to
take
smoke
your
some
little
weed at
broke
this
self
point.
somewhere and go sit down. You could have saved that money and sent that
Kappa,
up. That's
don't
somebody
do
over here
no
mad
cousin
at
like
Trina.
that.
You're mad. You want to give it to Kay instead of Trina, huh? But you was over there giving it to Trina. Now you're mad because I'm defending Trina and you're mad. She still got your money. Nanny, boo, boo. Be mad.
Why do y'all
Be
fuck
mad.
with Kappa?
Whoever sent the money to drop Kappa, you a hoe, because you could have sent me $1 and it was
Hold
cheap.
on. I just dropped her. I'm finna bring her back, though. Kappa! What the hell?
I need to get high at this point. Y'all got me stressed out.
I said what I said. Let them pay to drop me. Quit dropping me before I go take my butt and get in the shower and go to bed. Let them pay. If they gonna drop me, let them pay. And then you hit me on the back end with my 50%. Now listen, y'all went took y'all little slimy fingers over there and opened up that Cash App. And y'all went across them numbers. And then y'all hit send. And now y'all mad at me because I'm not mad at her. All right. Now K issue is a different issue. K issue is a whole different issue. She ain't put no jacket on your kid. You went and took your little gnarled up dirty fingernails up to that Cash App. You put that woman whole Cash App name in it, and I know it's probably long as hell because she be having some long names. She probably got Trinadahlia need your money to help me right now today, $. And you went and gave the money. Now you mad at anybody that ain't mad at her? How sway? How sway? How sway? So now you gonna pay to drop me again, cause I ain't going nowhere. and I'm gonna make sure I get extra on your nerves. And I hope Trina get another 2,000 out of y'all. I'm finna go over there right now and tell her go live so I can come up here and be spicy and
I
go
fucking
live.
rebuke thee. I hope that bitch
I
chokes
can't
up
stand.
live
See, this
for
is
the
part
night.
of her mental illness
No,
where she
I
pop off and
hope
go
that
do
bitch.
irrational shit.
No, she ain't getting
First
out
of
of
all,
me
y'all done
another
pissed
dollar.
Kappa enough. Y'all done pissed Kappa off enough that even Trina caught a stray. Her cash app name long as fuck.
I just want to say, I understand exactly where Kappa's coming from, because when we look at situations, sometimes we put it on how we would handle things, because I'm this type of person. I don't want to ever have to ask anybody, not even for a dime, not anything. So my thing is, let me get to myself to where I can be stable and have whatever I need to go to work, to have a car to drive, to have a place to stay. That's how I look at it. So I figure out, if somebody else needs help, the best way you can help them is to help them get stable, to get all those things so they can help themselves. But sometimes we have to realize some people don't want what we want, and what we want to them is not valuable to them as valuable as it is to us. And that's one thing we have to understand.
Well, if it's in your heart
Thank
to give me
you.
the dollar
F
back,
word that B word.
took my cash
F
app is
word that
right
B word
here.
for sure.
I'm over here. I'm only asking for $1 because I was 3 days without light behind that dollar I gave Trina.
No.
Y'all won't let me be great.
We ain't.
Why
Now,
not?
now go
Trina
on
did
ahead
it.
and follow
Pop
over,
your
Danny.
shit, cuz. Go ahead.
I'm just saying.
Now
Only
Jen need $1.
listen. I donate the $1. I was 3 days without light behind that dollar. So if it's on your heart, my cash app right here. Oh, that, and I'm trying to raise money to buy an iPhone 6. So
See,
I
but
can.
honesty though, that's what I'm saying. I came on here one day and I was like, "Hey, somebody send me $20 so I can go get a dub so I can get high because I need to do that." And they sent it because I was honest. I didn't say, "Hey, I need it for a light bill that don't exist," or "Hey, I got an eviction that don't exist." I
That's
need
what I'm
it
doing.
for
I'm just trying
weed.
to get an iPhone 6 so that I could be on live and listen to somebody else's live at the same time and be nosy. It's just a 6.
Be honest.
Cause
That's
K won't put me in the big box. K put me in the big box to see my shit.
My bad, cuz. My bad. Hold on. I got you.
Blocking my blessings and shit.
My bad, gang. I don't want no smoke.
Shoot, I got an iPhone 11 I can sell you right now.
How
You
much
trying
you
to get a
talking?
6?
How much?
Raise the money for
How
it
much you
first.
got? How much?
$1.
Shit. Hey, y'all, hit my Cash App too so I can drop myself.
Jen, you can have my
What's your
Jen,
cash
you can
app
have
up?
my
I'm
12.
My Cash App
You
is
got 13, boo.
Trinadahlia took your damn money, bitch. What you gonna do about
Yeah,
$1
I'm
sign?
finna drop you. Don't worry about it.
What?
Kappa,
What?
what is wrong with you?
Don't worry about it. I'm finna.
Don't you drop me?
Yep.
And I will be
See,
greatly.
we
It
was
would be
good until
greatly
you just said that
appreciated.
bullshit.
I told you she do irrational shit when people piss her off. She's not trying to go make Trina money.
Matter of fact, you know what? You guys do. First of all, I'm gonna need y'all to put a little piggy bank on the side. I'm gonna be real serious for it. I'm gonna put a little piggy bank on the side, so y'all can put $1 in there every day. Cause I am gonna come on here and ask for money one day, cause I want to get my teeth fixed. But y'all, I'm gonna let y'all know.
We finna beat everybody's motherfucking green screen on Saturday. Court, Kappa, drag talk, everybody. I hate it here. I never should have came up. I should have said.
No, I'm not.
I
I'm
hate
not
it.
even
People
mad.
say
I'm
I'm
laughing.
mean.
Oh, you don't ever get mad. We already know that.
That's a lie.
Somebody that
Okay, that is
she
a
was
lie,
a single
King.
mother,
That's a
and
lie.
she wanted to buy a house, and she needed a down payment for it. And so I'm not the most creative person in the world, but I said, hey, why don't you become the cool pop
Uh-oh,
woman
who's
in the
cooking?
neighborhood?
I'm gonna drop and come
and
back
come
up, okay?
back.
I got you.
Well, okay. For the haters has a question. They said, so question, what's the difference between the 1250 goal versus Trina just conning? Real question.
Oh,
Okay, and here we go. The
shots
1250
fired.
I'm honestly, what you just say?
I said shots fired.
Oh, I don't give a fuck about that. Respectfully, I'm being honest about what I'm raising this money for. 100% wholeheartedly telling the truth about what this money is being used for. You ain't got to worry about where it's going to go because I'm telling you. You ain't got to worry about me lying to you because I'm telling you. This
That
bitch
makes it
literally
happen.
sat up here and you, come here. Come here. Tell them to hit the cash app.
Hit that cash app, y'all. Wait, a lot of y'all can hear
Tell them we
mine
homeless.
too.
Tell them we homeless.
We homeless.
Tell them we ain't got no lights.
We ain't got no
Cut the lights
lights.
off. Now come back and tell them again.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, hold on. He about to get it together because we got y'all. Come here, child. Oh no, you gotta cut something out. Oh, we got you. I can do this. Okay. Tell him.
We gotta use this nightlight in the back of us. You see my phone dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, we're not doing that. I'm not using my child to garner sympathy from you. I'm not playing on your heart. I'm not pulling on your heartstrings by using the child. Go cut some lights back on, fat baby. By using them, my children or any type of sob story at all whatsoever. The goal that I pull up, I told exactly what it was for.
Regardless.
Hold on. I didn't say much when y'all was. Let me do this. Your friend, however, legitimately lied to y'all face multiple times about what this money was being used for. And then I'm not like, oh, please. I'm not doing none of that. I'm telling you what it's for. And I tell you, even if you can't, I appreciate it. Just staying alive, talk a little bit of shit. You see what I'm saying? So that's the difference between her and I. Also, the fact that I'm a stand-up bitch. Stand 10 toes. Legitimately takes care of my children and do not use them as pawns to get money and scam people out of money on the interweb. Any more questions? And furthermore, in conclusion, a lot of you motherfuckers is in here and are regularly over here and being entertained, right? And I don't have a problem with that. That's what I do as a creator, right? But if you are entertained, like, girl, you funny as hell. Here go $5. You lit. I like it over here. Send it. Believe you, I'm going to be appreciative. Amen. You going to get a thank you. What's your name? Hold on, let me see. If Leia be like, here go $10, auntie, because that's my niece. Here go $10, auntie. I'm like, oh, thank you, Leia Bookie. I appreciate it. Oh, okay. Go on. More questions?
Can I use man? Because I show throw man up on the screen and be like, hey, me and man, them lights, that light bill came in today, that bad boy $654.
Man gonna tax you. He is because
I will give man 25% of all proceeds.
Oh yeah, he
I'm
good.
not
As long as you
above
gonna pay him, he'll do it for you. Yeah.
I'm not above begging. I'm not above begging at all. But at the end of the day, y'all, listen, that anger that y'all feel, I felt it. I had somebody scam me on TikTok. First time I ever got scammed on social media. First time I ever got scammed on social media was on TikTok ever in my entire life. Because normally I don't give. I give to 501c3s and I keep it pushing. Okay, I understand the anger. I understand how y'all might feel. But at the end of the day, ain't nothing, and I'm not talking about you, Kay, with the kids and what in that statement. So take this out. At the end of the day, ain't nothing y'all gonna say or do in this damn comment section or in these boxes going to change what happened. There are still gonna be people out here that's giving. I had raised money for somebody one time for rent, and somebody literally DM'd me and said, I go around and I bless people. I got $500 left out of my paycheck. I want to send it to you. I said, no, I'll get you to send it to them though. And they sent them that $500. There are just kind people out here. But let me tell you the other half of that. When
Wait a
that
minute,
other shit.
Let me, if you don't mind,
Hold on. No, let me finish
so
because
I
it's
can
gonna
get
go
back
together.
out
It's gonna
and
go
record.
together.
No,
It's
so I
gonna
can
go
get back
together.
out and get
But wait
you
a minute,
on.
what I gotta say have to go together so it's received.
Oh, okay.
When that other shoe fall on the other side of that coin, because y'all think I don't care, I don't know. I also live by the tenet of ill-gotten gain, and this ain't for Trina. This is for everybody. The same way you get it, gonna be the same damn way you lose it. That's why you don't see me on the internet asking y'all to pay this $2,600 mortgage or that $600 light bill. Because I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna do it my way. And I'm gonna do it on my own. That's me. That's me. I can't tell the next person how to live.
The fuck?
Okay, ladies, that was not, when we text something, it is how the person who reads it receives it. It wasn't meant like that. What it was meant for was for my video that I was doing. When you have a Cash App up that says $12.50 and it doesn't, no one explains when you come up and you don't read it, then we were just talking about how Kappa said, once you all gave that money, then it's up to her to do whatever it is with it. And that's why I asked that question. It wasn't for anybody to come and get angry. And I can understand how you read something and take it, but it wasn't for that. It was for to hear just what you said. Hey, you know what? Because, I have a Cash App goal to do blah, blah, blah. That was my reason for asking. Everybody that asks a question doesn't have malice in their heart when they're asking a question. And some of you all know me and everybody don't. So I can understand how you could have received that. But for the ones who know me, no, I don't come up with the bullshit and I don't come up to be sarcastic or anything else. I was just trying to get that done for what I was videotaping. So when, it was asked, why would I ask that question? That's the reason I got up here to explain. It wasn't meant in a negative way that some people could have maybe have asked you that or said something derogatory. That wasn't me.
I mean, before the goal, she also mentioned when she said what the goal was for earlier, she said that it's going to happen regardless whether the internet donates or not. She's going to do it for her son regardless.
Right, but okay, when I was in here, I didn't hear that. The only thing we were discussing is how when Kappa said once the money was given, it is just for whatever reason. So I wanted to get footage of me asking that question, and then Kay say, my goal is for such and such, and hers was, to con. That's why I asked the question about her conning. I didn't say nothing about Kay conning. If you go back to my question, that's what my question says. So it wasn't to be derogatory.
No, it's fine. I wouldn't. And no tea,
No,
no shade.
I didn't want you to get offended with me asking that question.
No tea, no shade, beloved.
And messy.
Okay.
Nah, that was me for the haters. I was being messy. Dead and
Oh, God damn, Kappa.
I was just being messy.
Because Kappa, you know me. Stop fucking playing with me.
First of all, I'm just mad I'm being some mess. I'm mad I'm being some mess.
I just got another cash app. You only know what.
See that? That's what's up. It wasn't nothing derogatory with me. I wanted the shit.
Now, my dumb ass gonna be in the video because my messy ass was the one that read the.
Hell yeah, y'all was checking me and shit. You know I'm recording this shit. God damn it.
That's why I'm always in some shit lately.
That's why I said shots fired.
Yeah, and I was like, God damn it, no, it wasn't.
Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing.
Okay, look.
I am a very ask all, tell all type person. I have right. Anything that I did and or said, I'm gonna stand 10 toes on that.
Right,
wrong, or indifferent. I'm not above apologizing.
Absolutely.
And I'm also not above being wrong.
Right.
Sometimes I'm cool with that. If you feel like I'm wrong, cool.
Who the fuck
right? However, I'm open and honest, sometimes to a fault. As you can see, we're here now.
Yeah. Because I was like, God damn, let me say this because I ain't want you to get, when you got heated, I did not want it to linger. That's the reason that I wanted it to address real quick.
I apologize for the aggressiveness in that delivery, right? I apologize for that. But I was aggressive. But I do apologize for that, okay?
Okay, babe.
I was also, hold on, baby. Come on if you want to be in here. I was also asked that question so many times.
Okay.
So I'm talking about hundreds of times since this incident occurred. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because remind you, okay, baby, I am still currently openly and actively helping a woman who is experiencing domestic violence.
Right,
That's what this goal is for. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But I do still have goals. So people are like, oh no, because you're doing the same thing, baby. No, the fuck I'm not. This will be the very first time, and technically it's not even for me, it's for my baby, but this is the very first time that I've ever asked for anything in regards to myself and or my children.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? So that's the difference between her and I. Also, I'm trill as fuck. You know.
But see, this is okay, and just how you said it, is what I thought. That's what I was gonna get for the recording. So now I done fucked my own recording up because I'm in the video and shit. You know, I thought I was finna get all of y'all, and then I was fixing to, you know, do what I do because I don't do no disrespect.
It might be bone collectors. I know it's llamas in here because she here, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Bone collectors here too, so somebody might have got it for you.
I'm a llama too.
Why I gotta be her downstairs? Why you pointing at me like that? Cause she here.
Because you know damn well wherever you go, them llamas gonna be like, "What you doing?"
Well, next time I'm my goddamn business.
And in the comments, they're going to be like, not too much on Kappa. And I even do that, and I still can't even be in the fucking barn. A bitch is in the pasture eating grass while these llamas that y'all don't know who they is, they're in the barn eating goldfish. So,
child, I can't let you in that barn. Are you crazy?
Goldfish is crazy.
It won't catch fire. I promise I'll behave. But no, see, this is why I understand you. Because see, the video I posted the other day, you already know I'm not going to behave. I'm too loud. I type in caps. I post shit I shouldn't. So I'll stay in the pasture. But just know, I am bushy llama, but I'm still a llama. So I will still
what I would say is
out for Kappa, okay?
K, let the record show that I got my fucking dollar back.
Girl, go ahead.
They definitely cash at me my dollar. Said refund for
Someone
that late.
sent K my 12.
So I appreciate you. And then the other person that sent the other money, you get a money dance, but I ain't gonna do it up here because you know, bitch.
Oh my God.
Yeah, let me get back down so I can damn record shit. And Cap, I'm gonna get you.
Auntie Petty asked a good question.
Thank you for coming up, baby.
Thank you, baby. Hey, y'all.
Auntie Petty asked, what difference is it if Blaze and police do it? And I said, the difference is that ill-gotten gain kick in on them all the time. Did we not watch police get her lights cut off on live and try to lie and say that her boyfriend cut them lights off to play a joke?
Wait, I'm confused. If they do what, Kappa? If they're grifting, if they're collecting money, what's the difference? Is that what they're asking?
Yeah, Aunt Petty Auntie asked, or Kay's aunt asked, what's the difference between Trina and Blaze? I said ill-gotten gain. Ill-gotten gain. I live by that. If you get it the wrong way, the same way you get it, gonna be the same way you lose it.
I got a question. Y'all mind? Was it somebody?
My mouth shut on that because I got a lot to say.
Get the cash out so I get a new bag of crab legs. Thank you. I need a new bag of crab legs. Thank you.
Okay, so listen. Don't you know how you do like drag talk every Saturday, right, Kappa?
Yep. Every other Saturday.
So, right, and it is like clockwork. Ooh, drag talk, it's coming. The llama's gonna be there because when you think of Kappa, you think of the llamas. When you think of the llamas, you think of Kappa, right? But your supporters are gonna be there, everything like that, right? Why is it that when I do it, I'm a bully?
You can drag.
Can you explain that?
But I never called you a bully.
No.
Oh.
I'm not saying. I'm sorry. Kappa, let the record reflect, Kappa has never called me a bully. I'm asking you, like, why do you think that is?
Can I tell you what I think, honestly?
Hold on, I'm gonna let you.
Well, I believe that people, no matter what the issue is, people are going to pick a side. People are going to insert themselves and people are going to have an opinion, whether it's valid or applicable or not. So at the end of the day, they call me a bully too. Police sat up there in $2 Live and was like, and I'm not going to be bullied as a victim. I'm not going to be bullied as a victim. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if you speaking on what you believe is right, then it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that y'all fighting. I don't like it, but I can't do nothing to change that. It is what it is, and it got to play itself out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to change how you feel. I'm not going to change how she feel. I'm not going to talk bad about her to you, and I'm not going to talk bad about you to her. Right. So far as I'm concerned, I don't think you a bully because you speaking on it, but I don't think that a lot of people, I didn't see a lot of people taking sides because they want to support you. I see people taking sides because they don't like Trina. And I see people taking sides because they don't like you. That's what it come down to. It's not, and I'm not talking about your hitters that's in the box and in the comment section. I'm talking about people in general. The ones that came in here when you was popping and snapping about Trina that had you up at 350. Almost 400. They came over here because they don't like Trina. And that's a whole different ball game than coming over because they support you. And so those are the people that when you do something that they don't like, they're going to call them the stands. They're going to call you a bully. They're going to say you did this, and then they're going to throw Trina up in your face later down the road. They're going to be like, remember when she went after Trina? She did the same thing. When it's you up against one of their other favorite creators. See the difference? And those are the ones that's calling you bullies. And the other
Big
ones, they
facts.
sit back saying,
I'm
damn.
so glad you
Nailed
said
it.
that. Let her finish.
And the other one sitting back saying, damn, she pointed out some stuff I didn't notice about this person. Same thing on Trina's side. Damn, she pointed out some stuff I didn't know about this. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. It is what it is. It's a big ass game and entertainment to these people.
Agreed. Now let me say this. I'm not doing anything different, right? Actually, I am. Because I don't go live every Saturday, and all of my lives are not about her. When you got in here, what we was doing? Dancing, laughing,
Chilling.
talking shit,
Yep.
cooking. All of my lives are not about her. You see what I'm saying? However, right? Here we are again talking about her. And I don't motherfucking mind, because fuck her.
But you said you wasn't going to talk about her. And I think
Respectfully, Kappa, because I know you cool with her. Mute, close your ear, turn your listening ears off. Fuck her. Yeah, respectfully. Now,
Disrespectfully.
I'm not doing anything different than what she's doing. Nobody is like, oh, Kappa and the llamas are some fucking bullies. Nah, right?
You are though, Kay.
Nobody is doing that. You understand what I'm saying to you? However, when me and Man do it, because Man got my back 10 toes as well. You understand? Now we bullies. So welcome to the den.
Can I tell you why I think it is real quick? Mine's not as long as Kappa. She be long-winded. But that's why we don't get fed in the pasture. We just got grass, no goldfish. Anyway, I think that it's because Kappa King drag talk has been asserted as that and bullying the bullies. Kappa doesn't go after anybody for no reason, okay? On drag talk, you don't just end up on drag talk because you said some goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? There has to be something that triggers a drag talk session for you.
Exactly.
I know I'm gonna stay out there. It's fine. I'll eat grass. I don't care. One day maybe we'll get it together and I'll be in the barn. Until then, anyway, but I do think that it's because I think that your content doesn't surface around that, and Kappa and King, most of their content has surfaced around bullying the bullies.
See, that's
why they're not bullies. So you look like a bully to people.
Listen to me, baby. That's exactly what the fuck I said, right? It's because my content is me being happy and making people laugh and playing all fucking day, right? But I've been telling motherfuckers, and if I'm lying, it's 213 people in here. If I'm lying, say I'm fucking lying. Do not take my kindness for weakness, because in the event that somebody is unkind to me, weak is not what the fuck you will remember. Yet here we are. But
who the fuck said, well, why do you keep tracking Trina? It should be a one and done situation. She left you alone. Was she not?
Last night. Come on.
She was just talking shit yesterday. What the fuck?
I already addressed it. Leave it in the comments. If somebody on the troll page, we're not addressing it. Leave it alone. Mute back up, love. Take it, breathe. It's okay. It's been addressed. Let it go. Like I said,
you're so sweet. I like you. You're so sweet.
Thank you.
I mean, I know she get mad. Trust me, I've been seeing your auntie get upset, but she is very sweet and rational when she talks to people. She got a calming voice. Kappa voice will alarm you and wake your whole body up, but she got a calming voice.
I'm just saying, I agree with exactly what Kappa just said. People literally wait for one person to have a fallout with somebody, and they all want to now have that fallout with that person because they just didn't like that person from the beginning. I don't consider that bullying. I mean, hell, they was bold as hell to call me a damn bully because I cussed somebody out. Damn, I bullied you because I cussed your ass out. Damn. So I think people just do shit just to be doing shit on this app. Please, y'all use your brains out here. It's okay.
I saw Empress, you curse everybody out. Shut up.
No, the hell I don't.
What's the fuck you do?
I don't. I don't like people playing in my face. I don't like people playing in my face. People like to see. I don't say too much to people, but people playing people's face every day. Go about your business. I don't care what you're doing in your life because I don't expect you to care what I'm doing in my life. This app gets turned off. This is an illusional world for me. This is why I come play. When I'm off here, I take care of my kids. I do my thing. I do that solo 100%. I don't ask nobody for shit on this app. So don't come telling me I'm a bully because I said something to somebody else. I'm not running behind not a goddamn soul on here. Half these motherfucking bitches on here is full of shit looking for the clout. We got quite a few running for the clout. I don't give a damn. I'm very direct on what the fuck I say. I said what I said and I'm going to stand on it 10 toes down. Now, I will recommend if you pull up over here, you might want to purchase that black dress for your mama because you might not make it back. I will say that. Period.
Wasn't Kappa in the military?
Yeah, I was in the army.
That's why she sound like a drill sergeant. The
Big
fuck?
army. No, because I was in the army, and you see how nice and calm and sweet I am. Kappa has. Listen, when we talk about mental, Kappa, you know.
Well, Kappa only sound like that when she mad.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing with Kappa. I love Kappa.
I get a little elevated, but no, seriously, like Empress, that's 100% right. Everybody that sit here and come and get in this mess, they always want you, and that's what make it. That's the other reason why I want like people to stop fighting and stuff, because like, okay, so drag talk was originally set up to drag people. So when they out here doing stuff that people deem is ridiculous, we don't go and talk about all that other stuff. We talk about them. When they weaponize TikTok against people and try to shame people and run people off TikTok, that's why it was set up, because of what Police and Blaze and that crew was doing initially. It wasn't ever set up to target people or hurt anybody outside of that circle. That's why y'all don't see me in a lot of mess. As of late, I've been in a little more mess than I want to be in, but these people are so manipulative. And the other thing I want to warn us Black people about, a lot of these people behind these troll accounts, a lot of these people behind this mess, they are not Black. They are white. They are white.
Not all of them, though.
Not all of them. It's some of them that's Black. It's some of them that's people of color.
But 75% of them are white.
A lot of them be white. And they come and they run over here. They'll tell Kay something in the comment section. Then they'll jump on a different page.
But
run
you
over
here, Janae. Fuck
run
you.
over the Trina page. Say something that Kay said after they done got Kay started. Kay might be over here dancing, doing whatever. They come in here and say something about what happened with you and Trina or something like that. Then run over there and tell Trina, K-Dub over there dragging you or pulling you down or talking about you on their live. And then they sitting back and they laughing at the two Negroes fighting each other.
You think Janae's white? Either way, it doesn't matter, Janae. Fuck
Nah,
you.
Janine sound like she a POC. Like
Not Janine. I'm talking about Janae, the one that said TikTok should get banned. Y'all need to go touch grass. But you're here, bitch. That's weird. That's weird energy.
Kappa's literally explaining what the fuck that bitch is doing. She's doing that dumb shit.
Guess what? She can't even respond to y'all, so I don't know why y'all responding to her. See how that worked?
I don't give 3 fucks. If we need to touch grass. I got something she could touch.
She can't respond. See?
I got something to touch.
And Kappa, I asked you that question for a reason because, you know, that has been a topic. Like, okay, well, Kappa is playing nicely in defense. And why is Kappa playing nicely? So I asked you for a reason because I wanted people to see that there can be a difference of opinions between adults or different views. And there doesn't have to be yelling, screaming, cursing, fighting, and shouting.
Big facts. Okay, I know damn well you didn't get done with this damn food that we all in here for. You just sit down and we didn't get to see the plate before you ate.
I'm about to show it, baby. I'm putting it up.
No,
Girl,
it looked like you was eating.
she do look like she was eating though.
Y'all for the
She was eating. She took a spoon.
No, I didn't. I promise you I didn't. I ain't took my damn spoon yet. Here, let me show you. Look.
I'm so hungry.
We filled up. But we finna take one.
Big back plate.
Bow your head. Thank you. Amen. Good job, everybody. I'm proud of y'all. Pray.
Big back ass plate.
You gonna overnight me my plate or what? That's all I want to know.
Bitch, that's why your back big now. The fuck?
Kappa, call your barn llamas to come to my live later because you and Yellow finna be a green screen.
Nope.
Gonna be up there too.
But y'all want some of this? I got some for y'all too.
They not allowed in the pasture. Those are the clean llamas. We put.
I'm gonna run in the barn tonight.
That was not nice.
That's what I want. I want to
Ooh,
That bread look good.
I'm missing the.
I
I'm,
get that.
Baby, you saw that?
I'm missing the eggs
Yeah.
from the
Let
other
me
day
drop
though.
down.
Simply
Whoever
Chris.
doing the reporting, stop.
Chris,
We
she
bigger than that over here. Stop.
I didn't make the full seafood boil from the other day. I'm missing the eggs. Mommy, crab legs is hitting.
Come on now.
I'm trying to get good.
My
she
bad.
don't never share, Chris. Ask her for a piece of ice. I bet you she won't even give you a piece of ice.
Oh no, baby, I'm not giving you no ice. You'll get some of my food before you get some of my ice.
Kay, you know I love you to death, but can I? Oh my baby, can I tell you something?
Don't get you a bite. What?
You know how I know you're like low down, like you a good person, but like low down. You know how I know you psycho?
I'm ready.
Because you sit and chew cups of ice all fucking day, and only psychotic people do that.
Lies. People with anemia do that. People with anemia do that.
I'm anemic. I'm anemic. I'm not touching ice. I don't want ice in my drink. I don't want ice in my cup. I don't want ice in my mouth. I don't like cold things.
Respectfully, hold on, wait. Is your mama still alive?
Who? Mine?
You, baby.
Yeah, she a little.
Your mama.
Yes.
What I told y'all. Didn't I tell y'all them
She's
white
psycho.
folks? Why you think I got flagged?
First of all, Elaine.
Hey, you know my mama.
Elaine, you on my shit list. Elaine, you on my shit list. Cause why the fuck would you remind me of them fucking beans?
Why the fuck did you go over there eating those people's beans in the first place?
Right.
You could have said, I'm
Wait,
full already. I ate already.
All y'all in the comments are psychotic that chew ice. I
Listen,
don't. I
let me
stand
tell you
10
the whole
toes on
story
this.
because I couldn't even tell y'all because y'all was in my fucking ear making me laugh in that lady's face. She was literally sitting next to me. But listen.
I don't care what excuses y'all give. Y'all are all psychos, and I stand 10 toes down on it. Ice chewing is crazy.
I just started this job a couple weeks ago, whatever, right? So she was like, "Oh, does everybody want to come over?" Because we was working till late. Does everybody want to come over to my house for lunch? We was like, "I bet." Bitch. I ain't think you were gonna fucking boil beans and then just give it to us. Like that was not what the fuck I was prepared for. And the fucked up part is she talking about y'all go ahead and get seconds.
That's what you get for mixing business
Seconds
with pleasure.
what? Do you understand? This is gonna be TMI, but and somebody probably recording this shit. Fuck y'all. I was on that fucking toilet 30 minutes later. I'm about to be in the fetal position. I was like, bruh. And you know what's crazy? I don't even fucking like beans. That's the shit.
So, Genstigator, what did you learn?
To say no to people when... And first of all, fuck that. After I got there, I realized the lady had a damn dog.
That's not here.
Hey, I
And
got
you still ate the
Some white
food.
people be thinking that their dog is part of their family and shit. It was too much.
Hey, hold on. My dog ate my
fired so
children.
bad. Like I feel hella attacked. I got 5 dogs.
I was trying to...
And my mom's white.
They're not in your kitchen.
They
ain't in my kitchen when I'm cooking.
I'm about to mute her for 30 seconds because I feel attacked. Because she talking about my dogs.
I was talking about yours. I said white people. You white?
My mother's white. I'm 52.4% European, which classifies me as somebody that might be
52.
considered a little bit YT. I'm
Patty.
Not that I can relate, Zamaya. I can relate.
I can. My dogs are my family. I'll slide a bitch for my dogs. I don't care.
Okay, make my back big so they can see what we were talking about. Because maybe some people weren't here earlier. Because this
Kappa
shit
will
was...
slide somebody over her dogs too. Trust me, Kappa love her dogs too.
Kappa said she gonna take
This
my
shit
dog
was
out
crazy
and
work. First of all, you're not gonna tell me that you cook chili and your chili look like this.
And you ate that?
You have pork and beans. I told you that.
And you ate that.
I ate a small bowl just to be nice because I was trying to,
Nope, absolutely not.
But the crazy part is, first of all, I ate like seven pieces of bread so that shit could pat my stomach so it won't be that bad. And I ate the fucking salad. But now you had dog food. That's crazy.
That's what that look like.
I got a question. Do you know the Bush's baked beans family secret?
No, but the fucked up part is this bitch is in my fucking ear because first of all, she goes, "You got your AirPods on?" I said, "Yeah." She was like, "Bitch, you eating pork and beans." The lady's literally sitting right here next to me. And I'm like cracking the fuck up. And then at one point she's like, "You eating Bush's baked beans?" I cracked the fuck up so loud. She goes, "Are you okay?" I said, "No, I'm on the phone."
I'm dead.
I'm like, "You're gonna be this lady disrespecting this lady bomb ass chili." Because what y'all talking about? This shit.
Was it cold? That looked cold, like the grease came to the top or something.
I instantly knew something was wrong because it's in a crock pot. No.
Oh my God, I
wouldn't
feel
eat
attacked
that.
again. I made
Well,
sure
you
the
can
crock
cook
pot
it.
knew what
Okay,
you
so you can
mean.
cook it in a pot, and then you can transfer it to a crock pot to keep it warm. Some people do that.
Why can't you cook it in the mother? Listen, I cook in the crock pot all the time. It's easy. I put that bitch on
I'm
all
not
But you
in the
gotta
eating
morning.
brown
It's
your
done by
beef and
4.
stuff.
I make roast, pot roast, all kinds of shit in the crock pot. I feel attacked. Y'all are really attacking my
I use my
52.4%
crock pot
body.
too when I don't want to be standing
What
over
the
no
fuck is a
stove.
sloppy Joanna? I'm fucking done.
Y'all attacking my 52.4%.
He hurt
Yes,
bad as
Lala
fuck.
Boy,
Nation.
I would
That's what
still
that's
have
supposed to
gas
be.
right now to this day.
I know you bloated. You about bloated as a motherfucker, ain't you? Full of gas. See?
Hey, Auntie, TT, can I tell you what I learned today since you asked like what lessons were learned? And I feel like I learned a valuable one today.
What did you learn, Butch Cookie?
So what had happened was I was home by myself and I thought and this is TMI too, but apparently me and Jen are on the same level and I don't give a fuck. So, but what had happened was I had to use the restroom, okay? I had to go potty. And then what happened was I sat down and it was more than I thought it was going to be. And I realized I was home alone and had no tissue. So I learned to always check to make sure that you got some tissue. Because the way I had to
You're
waddle
not gonna
my
end that
ass,
story like that. What did
huh?
you
You
do?
know
The
what?
way I had to waddle my ass to my shower, because what else can you do? What else? I can't go upstairs. I'm not walking up the stairs.
So you took a doo-doo and then got in the shower and
And then
smeared it all,
cleaned the fuck out my
and
shower.
smeared it all over your doggone.
Cap, I'm finna drop you because I know you see me eating. I know you see it.
She the one telling the story. How you gonna come for me?
Because why would you give all of these graphic ass
You see how I'm being
details?
caring? See, I'm loving and caring because I know you're eating. So I'm saying potty and I walk, I'm being caring. Kappa's an
Not
asshole.
you repeating it again.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. So anyway, but lessons were learned today to always check for toilet paper. I want y'all to know that if you home alone, because you fucked, what was I supposed to do? Want me to walk upstairs and go get it, Kappa? What was I supposed to do?
You ain't had no
I
newspaper?
just want you to know you are not alone.
Who the fuck got a newspaper in their house? I was born in the 80s, but don't play me like that.
Come on, bro. That's your first thing. That's the first thing I do when I sit on the toilet.
I'm
Is
gonna
I
show
look
the
over and make
picture
sure it's toilet paper.
because Kay refuses to show it. So fuck Kay.
I have used a leaf before, Brooklyn, because I was in Iraq and I had to go and I had to use a leaf. I'm sorry, Kay. Okay. Y'all
Send
stop
me
doing that in
that
the comments.
picture. For show on Demon Time, send it to me. That picture hard as hell.
Right,
Bitch, I
not
can
me.
send it to you. I sent you the Surviving K one too. Should I put that one up too?
I only got that one, but I don't have that
Like
one.
she gonna have ink all over her behind messing with Kappa.
Please hold.
Her man gonna be trying to read her butt, talking about baby, move it to the left so I can see what the next word is.
I'm saying she smeared it on her body puff, though.
No.
You need to use the puff for your hand.
What? Yeah, and what you think I'm
Don't
gonna
you
use?
drop me out this box, you.
What do you think I'm gonna use, Kappa? What do you think? Out of the two, what do you think that I, as a veteran, used?
Bye.
Your hand.
Yeah, okay, let's get it together. I can clean that expeditiously in the shower with my ass.
Yeah. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
Listen, I wanted to
Kate,
TT asked what lessons were learned today, and that was valuable as fuck because that will never happen to me
again.
It will never. It ain't never happened in life. I'm very cautious, but today it got me.
And just to piss K
And
off.
you got kids too, don't you?
I do.
Let me
I
go
have.
get my other phone.
I have
Somebody out here in these streets cutting up. Somebody
It's gonna happen
cutting up.
again.
Who, girl? Who
I
cutting
don't
up?
know. I'm finna get my other phone and go look and see.
It's gonna happen
You
again.
gotta tell us they business.
What is village girl? What does that mean?
That's nasty.
I'm here, friend to the end. Heidi ho.
It is. You're right, but I'm clean. I'm very clean. What was I supposed to
I
do?
don't need another drink. Baby love, no. What it is Thursday though? So fuck it.
Chris, I'm just saying, and I be telling stuff in TMI sometimes, but if Kappa was in that situation, I would like to know what she would do.
Newspaper.
Newspaper, you're right.
I mean, at this point, just throw the whole ass away. Because what the fuck?
No, you gotta, I got my ass too nice to toss it out. I love it. Okay.
Just throw the whole. First of all, toxic. Who is toxic? I seen that comment fly across my screen.
On some African-ish. I told you I'm 52.4%. I'm just finding out about my
This fool with that big ass fucking plate.
Bush Cookie.
Yes, ma'am.
How did you find out that you were 52.4?
Oh, because see what had happened with that was my mother's adopted, right? And so health reasons, I was trying to find that side of the family, right? So I did the DNA test on both the websites, and then it came back and told me that I'm not as much of a nigga as I thought I was, Kay, but I still am one, so check me to say that if you want to. But I'm not as much of one as I thought that I was, so it said 52.4%, 2% of that being Jewish. I'm not even Hispanic like I thought, and that's how I learned that.
Drake.
Wow.
I cried. I was disappointed. It's hard. I love my mom. She's white. You know, I love her, but like it's not a good thing to be me. I think white moms are different. Listen, you want to know what happened? I'm gonna give you an example, okay? Okay, if you ask your son to clean his room, okay, you tell your son to clean his room, right? And he doesn't do it. Are you going to go in there and clean his room for him?
No.
Right. So yesterday, my son goes to military school, and Kappa, you already know, if your uniform is not together, I don't give a fuck about what your problem is. That's your responsibility. Okay. So that I deal with my son in that manner. He's 13. You go to military school. I tell you the night before, get your uniform together. He does not get his uniform together. So he was missing his hat. Your room's dirty. It's probably somewhere under all your shit. I told you to clean it. That's your fault. Get in the car and go take this infraction at school because you were not responsible enough to handle your business. Maybe next time you'll remember this and you'll learn, right? I come home and my little teeny white ass mom is in there vacuuming and cleaning his shit. So I went in there and I said, listen, respectfully, like, I love you to death, but you hindered me in life by doing this for me my whole life. She cleaned my room until I left the house. I didn't touch laundry till I went to the military. I have never washed a dish by hand. I've always had a dishwasher, okay? I'm not bragging. I'm just saying why this is a problem with having white mothers, okay? And so I get home, she's cleaning his room, and I said, like, respectfully, I need to have a conversation because if you ever do that again, I'm gonna go behind you and flip his whole motherfucking room down.
Bush cookie, you wrong.
I'm wrong?
Yes, baby, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay, let me mute.
That's a grandmother thing, love. It's totally different when it's your grandbabies. You gonna do shit a whole lot different than you would do for your own kids. So I understand what you're saying. Yeah, she did it for you too, but that's a grandmother thing. I'm gonna tell you now, yeah, I would clean up after my grandkids. Now my kids, they better take their bald-headed asses in their room and do what the hell I said. But these grandkids, I always got McDonald's money. I got Mr. and Mrs.
That man finna get put out, and it's your fault. He finna be on the porch. Come get him.
Okay, you act like you said something slick.
He about to. Okay, well.
You understand?
Matter of fact, I'll send him his
about the
plane
grandmother
ticket.
thing though. But I tell my mom all the time. What I tell my mom is don't with my kids. You could do all that. That's cool.
My mom
but if I
lives
say
with us,
no,
too, by the way,
it's no.
To preface that, my mom lives with
And
us.
ain't nobody scared of you. You can say no all you want, and I'm still gonna do what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Let me say
I'm
something.
I'm that grandmother.
Because I tell my mama the same thing. Like she, sometimes she respect it, other times she be like, "Shut the fuck up, I'm your mama." You feel me? But like, for instance, if one of my kids come to me and be like, "Mom, let me get $20. Like I'm trying to go see this movie, whatever," and I'm like, "No," right? If my mother is sitting there, she's gonna respect it, but she gonna slide that little 20 in his hand at some point in time in the day.
Yeah, it's a grandmother thing.
That's how that goes.
But Titi, you did say when it came to your children that you made them handle their business, right? So
I tried. No. Listen, hear me out. I tried. I was outruled and outnumbered by the grandmother. So I understand
coming down by itself. What the fuck?
And I'm not even gonna lie to you. I didn't have a white tea mother. I didn't wash clothes. I didn't wash dishes. I didn't clean my room. I didn't have to. I had a driver and a car at 15.
Same.
So I mean, some people I don't understand. You know, I'm learning. I had to learn with my kids. But when I told them no, they went right to my mother and got what the hell they wanted. And I was like, all right, bet. Your money, not mine.
Well, I got mama. And my mom, I never did none of that shit either, to be honest. Because I was the youngest. All my brothers and sisters did. I was the youngest. I never did none of that shit. But I will tell you one thing. When I moved out and I got married, I started doing that shit. So I knew how to do it. It wasn't a matter of she just did it for me.
No, you want me to tell you how bad it was? I'm going to tell you how bad it was. When I moved out and got married and had my children, my grandmother came to my house and still did all of those things. Even if it was already done, she would redo it to the way she wanted it done.
And it's okay sometimes. I get that. Like how Kay's
It's
like, if my mom's sitting
frustrating.
there.
It's frustrating as a parent, yes, but it's a grandmother thing.
Well, let me just tell you this. This is why I agree and I disagree, okay? And the reason why I say this about my white mother and specify that this is a white mother thing is because at the same time that your Spanish mother, I'm assuming your black mother because you said your mother's not white, and Kay obviously a black mother, right? I'm assuming that they didn't have to ask you more than once, and if they did ask you, you were not going to turn around and tell them no, and then that lead to cleaning the room, right? So me as a teenager,
Not if I wanted to keep my teeth.
okay, and I didn't have that problem because I put hands on my mom, and I regret it. I've every day of my grown ass life, okay. But when I was a teenager, I was on drugs. I was sexually active. I was putting hands on my mother. I wasn't respecting her, and she was still doing everything for me. And I look at life like this, and this may just be the military, okay? And Kappa, you can chime in too, but this is how I look at life. When you go to your school, if your homework's not done, your teacher's not going to sit there and do it for you. Your teachers are there to show you how things are done, but not do things for you, because that's going to hinder you later in life. And it really did. It hindered me as a grown ass woman, as a wife. Like, I can't say the same that I knew how to do everything when I left, because I didn't know shit. The military taught me life, okay? But this is the thing with white mothers. You can turn around and be disrespectful, which my son is doing by not obeying what is asked of him. That's disrespectful, right? You can be disrespectful and she's still going to do it for you. And that's what hinders people, and that's why it's a problem for me.
It's a grandmother thing.
Well, I do understand where you're coming from too, though.
It's a grandmother thing.
I'm shocked that you still. Yeah. We know you have the YT.
Well, maybe it's not. But maybe
There's certain things that are just specific to black moms.
Right.
Your dental plan would not even be set up. Matter of fact, you would be wearing dentures today if you had a soul today.
And
literally, if you had a soul. And I wish one of my children would ever, and they mind tempted.
Same, because I'm finna cause a late-term abortion at the age of 17. I don't give no fucks. You got me fucked up.
But I think what Samia's trying to say is that it's not a grandmother thing because she did it for her as a child. She said it's like her mom thing, just in general, not a grandmother, because she did it for her. Now she's trying to do it for her son. So it's not a grandmother thing. It's just that's who she is.
Yeah, that's just who she is.
I don't want that for him as a man. He's going to marry somebody one day, and I want him to be able to provide and participate as a partner and not expect for his wife to do things for him all the time and be active in his marriage and his partnership. And I don't think that my mom teaches that to him. And also, again, he's in military school. If she thinks that she's doing this and he's going to turn around and go with these military people and they're going to coddle him too, then he's going to have a rude ass awakening, you know? So I treat my kids like the military. Maybe I shouldn't. I don't know.
No, you can do that. But let me explain something.
Definitely not just black parents with the belt.
Hold on, let me finish. That's fine, right? You treat him, he goes to military school, you were in the military, you give him military parenting, right? Here's what you have to understand, sweetheart, right? How many kids you got? Just one?
No, I have 3 and 2 are living. My middle son passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. My deepest condolences, baby. That's a big deal.
I appreciate it. Okay.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Okay.
Yeah, you did.
So real quick, baby, you can discipline those children. You can love the shit out of those children. You can give them the best things in life, or you could be the worst parent on this planet, right? Those children are going to grow up to be whoever the fuck they want to be, regardless of, right, the things that you taught them, the things that happened with grandma, the things of all of that, right? That child is going to grow up to be an adult and be allowed to think for themselves, right? That baby gonna grow up and do exactly whatever the fuck it is that he want to do, right? Now, what I can tell you is certain morals and values can be instilled into a person. You see what I'm saying? So he could take that portion of it with him, right? However, you can give him everything you can give him the world on a silver platter. When he turned 18, he gonna look at you and say, well, where the fuck the moon at? Why ain't get the moon too?
I wanted the moon.
Where's the sun?
I understand.
I really wanted the sun for real. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No matter what you do as a parent, right? All you can do is try to your best. You see what I'm saying? Make sure that child is fed, clothed, warm, and sheltered, right? And I mean quite literally, not like
I know what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? That's it.
I do understand what you're saying, and I think that see, and my son is he's very good. He's on a roll. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no problems normally out of him other than his room and him not picking up his shit, right? And that's really mild compared to how I treated my
Respectfully, that's a boy thing. Because if I showed you,
I was getting ready to say that.
Definitely a boy thing.
and I understand that. So that's why I don't even.
If I showed you my son's room, baby.
Kappa, are you listening? Because I have a question regarding
I'm gonna tell you like this, Bush Cookie. Sometimes you gotta learn and pick a battle, and their room ain't a battle that I choose. I mean, I didn't choose to pick that because at the end of the day, that's their space, right?
No, and it's not his room that's the battle. And I think that's where we're all confused. It ain't his room
but
that's the battle.
Like Kay said, try to instill the values that you know he's gonna need in life. That doesn't mean he's necessarily gonna take those values. He's gonna hear them. They're gonna be with him. He's gonna reflect on them later. But ultimately, no matter what you instill, try to give him, he's gonna do what he wants. I mean, what he wants to do eventually.
Felicia, you're making a plug coming in and out of the wall.
I want you to understand that we understand what you're saying, right? You didn't clean your room. The hat is probably up under some of the shit in the room. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction is the lesson that you're trying to teach him. We completely understand it, right? What I'm trying to get you to understand, you see,
I understand fully what y'all are saying. I get totally what y'all are saying.
That's exactly what it's going to be. That baby is going to grow up to be whoever he or she wants to fucking be.
I don't disagree with that.
Because I never expected my 10-year-old to come to me and tell me that she thinks she like little girls. Never expected it. Nothing's wrong with it, obviously, right? Nothing's wrong with it. But I never expected it. Right. That's who she is. That's what she wants. Right? Yeah. Right. At the age of 10. So imagine her at 18.
Well, and listen, this is what, and I do get what you guys are saying. I don't disagree at all. And I know it is a boy thing, which is why his room was like that for 2 days. I'm not really on him about that because it really could be worse. I was a horrible fucking kid and I regret it in my adult life every day, right? It led to me being trafficked. It led to me being sent away, locked up, all kinds of crazy shit. So I'm very grateful that this is the only thing that I deal with literally with him. Right. The only thing I'm trying to teach him, and task, condition, and standard. Okay, that's a really easy thing. This is your task. These are the conditions you're working under. This is the standard that I expect. Either you meet it or you don't, right? And that's the path you choose to take. However, I'm not going to let you get away from your own consequences because of your lack of action, right? So by that, I mean, I don't give a fuck if you can't find your hat. We got to go to school, get in this car, and you're going to take the infraction at school because that's your responsibility. You didn't clean your room, and I don't care at this point. You're going to take that L for that. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like
you did it. Stand on it.
Yeah, I just feel like he needs to have these lessons in life. And a lot of times my mother coddles that and prevents that from happening because she sat and searched with him too. I'm not looking for you. I told you to do it the night before. I'm not helping you. That's your problem.
Respectfully,
I do understand what y'all are saying.
That's her job, though.
That's her job as a grandmother, baby. It is.
Is it her job?
It is to undermine a lot of shit that you say, right? And then the kids are going to be like, well, you're my mom. You want me to listen to you, so listen to your fucking mom. You feel me? Because that's the logic that you put into play. You see what I'm saying? So,
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm not saying that it's right because, baby, I got frustrated a million times. However,
I'll put my mama out tonight. No,
she kind of supposed to. Give her a break.
Listen, I am the worst grandmother in the world, and they will tell you, all of my grandchildren are rotten to the core.
Nieces and nephews too.
You going too far? When nobody asks you nothing.
You're not going to your house.
Empress, auntie.
But what I will say to you is this: do I undermine them a little bit? Sometimes. But does it come into? It's a good thing sometimes. Because sometimes when they don't feel comfortable going to mom, dad, they'll come to grandma, auntie, uncle, and they'll be like, because that relationship was built, even though it undermines the parent a little bit, you still getting the information that you need because now they feel comfortable. Well, she ain't going to tell her, so I'm going to go to her. and let
Yeah,
her know how I feel.
respect on that. And I feel like that's great.
So
Listen, my grandmother was my best friend. I just lost her 2 years ago, okay? So I get what you're saying. My grandma spoiled the shit out of me. I had a motorhome, boat, all kinds of shit, okay? And so I do get that. I
it's
know how she
frustrating.
hindered me. It's not
It's
even that it's
frustrating.
frustrating. I just know how it held me back in life because there's no accountability. There's no responsibility with her. She will do it for
Hold
you
on.
in every type of
But
way.
see, your son is not you. Y'all are two different individuals.
I
And
love
y'all
y'all
have
so much.
two
I'm so
completely
sick of y'all
different
saying that
parents.
shit to me.
You understand what I'm saying? Your
Now you
son
can
is not
understand
you.
Why Kappa kept telling you stop making it about you. You
I
got to see
do.
things on the outside of yourself. You got to see.
Y'all are not wrong. So listen, I'm very logical and I appreciate input from people and I do listen and I don't disagree with you guys. I'm looking at it from a different aspect a little bit. Maybe I won't flip his room if she vacuums it again, but
Please
I'm not
don't.
gonna let him play his
Lord,
PlayStation
I
for a
know
little
you're
bit.
not going in there tearing the room up because she went in there and back. You know what? I'm gonna need you to get it together.
Yeah, I
Sister,
did.
please
I
get
mean,
it
but
together.
listen, I'm programmed. Okay, so that's what I wish Kappa fell asleep, her wig on the floor and everything because she ain't shit. That's why she ain't answering. So she can't even chime in and tell y'all
Better
the
leave her
Thank
alone.
you,
thing.
Miss
She
Button.
gonna hear everything. I'm telling you.
Tomorrow when she look at the recording.
No, I think she watching something else though. I ain't gonna lie. Go
Okay.
ahead.
But I'm very much mentally trained, and so I have a hard time disassociating my. I don't understand civilians. Like I don't understand how you got a job and you don't fucking do it at work. Like I have a problem with you then, and I have that because I'm military trained, right? And it's hard for me not to instill that in my family because that is the only way that I know how to navigate life in a successful way and a logical, cognitive way, right?
How did that work out for you?
What do you mean?
You being programmed that way, right?
Hmm.
How has that treated you? How did that work out? How are you?
I'm not. Told me to go.
Oh, there go Kappa. I told you.
I'm not asleep. Y'all told me to go run the streets. I'm over here running the streets on mute.
I
Well,
just
I
told you
needed
you
you
was
this
watching something
conversation,
else.
but so in two different ways it works out for me, okay, and I'll break it down, right? In one way, it works out for me really good because I respect whatever position I'm in somebody's job or if I'm self-employed, whatever, right? I have very good work ethic. I do understand task, condition, and standard, which a lot of civilians don't, and I live by that because it's the easiest way to get things done and know what you're doing, right? You already know ahead of time that this is this and this is this, right? Everything is laid out specifically. Now, mentally, because I went to war for 4 years, that's a whole different story. That doesn't have anything to do with my programming.
Yeah. You sure?
I'm very good at separating the two. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well, I haven't went to war, so thank you for your
But my mental on that
and
side is fucked.
thank
I'll
you for
be
your
honest.
service. And
Where's
also,
Cookie?
I can't disagree because I've never done it. Go
Watch
ahead.
this. Watch this.
No, Auntie, wait.
Okay.
Let her finish.
No, I was just saying, like on the mental side of that part, I'm fucked, and I very much so try not to bring that part out with my children at all because
Have you been going to the VA to try to get some help for that? Like with that?
Oh yeah, trust me. Yeah.
Shout out
And
to you.
like I said in the cafe, I kind of expressed this earlier. I understand that my thought process is not like everybody else, right? Like when you get mad, you might be like, I want to slap a bitch. I don't. I get mad and I want to blow your house up and take your life. And no
All
one
right,
deserves.
drop down and come back because you're gonna get banana.
I won't get banana for that. I said it all day.
All right, go ahead. Yep,
I
you're
saved
gonna get it.
her. I
Hold on,
saved
let
her.
me invite you back, Bush Cookie. I'm gonna let you finish. Don't nobody say nothing yet. Where'd she go? There you go.
Come on,
Yep.
y'all. Tap the screen a little bit for us. Come on.
Okay, I will be
Go
very
ahead, clear back
careful.
up,
I'll be
baby.
careful in my
Let me
wording.
tell you
Okay.
something. Over here, I promise you they'll get you for next to nothing.
Okay. I'll be very
I
careful in
promise.
my wording. I
Yeah.
apologize.
Yeah.
So, but that's not a normal thought process to have because
Right.
nobody deserves to be off the earth because I'm fucking mad at you. You know what I'm saying? But I get that because I have a fight or flight and mine is fight every time. Okay. Which is why I try not to, which is why I'm lighthearted. I try to joke around and be cool because if I ever get to the point where it's a physical altercation, I am trained to feel like you're trying to take my life and I don't want to end up taking yours. Right. So I try to avoid those situations, but that's not how normal people think. And I do have the cognitive awareness to be able to address that and get help for that to make sure that none of those dark thoughts come into fruition. For example, like I have problems with my job right now and I feel this type of way. So now that I don't care, I have a lack of care for your life at this point, I'm going to remove myself from the situation. So I quit. You feel me? So I do have the ability to make sure that I stay at bay and I keep it away from my kids. But that side of mental is fucked for a lot of veterans, for sure. For me especially, too. That's why I was like, I'm severely mentally ill, and I still raise my kids very good, so don't try to take people's kids for mental illness.
Right.
But no, yeah, I do separate them, because my kids don't.
I'm going to tell you something, then I'm going to let Auntie speak, and then Tiff, I'm going to let you speak, too, because you just came up. Respectfully, the reason I asked you that is because you cannot compare yourself to him, right? Y'all have two completely different parents, and y'all have two completely different grandparents. So you can't compare your situation or how being raised by your mom and her coddling or whatever the case may be affected you, because it could just be her teaching him like, hey, you know, sometimes a woman genuinely just wants to care for you as opposed to him being coddled. You understand what I'm saying? See, a boy's first love is his mother. Until he realizes he has a grandmother, then girl is fuck you. Respectfully. This much I know. I got two boys and they have two grandmothers. I want to say four grandmothers. We're going to say four. Because shout out to my daddy wife and my stepdaddy wife. Anyway, you see what I'm saying? And y'all growing up in two different time periods. Right? So give them a little slack. Right? Sometimes it's okay to hug your baby and be like, hey, chump, mommy loves you, okay? All right, get your ass out there and go take the garbage out.
Yeah, that's all.
You know what I'm saying?
I do that shit all the time, yeah. I do.
Yeah. So allow her to do, you know, her grandma thing or whatever. She earned that. She raised the fuck out of you. You turned out to be a half decent person, huh? So let her do her
You deserve the moon, for sure. Okay, I won't toss the fucking room, but okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Go ahead, TT.
Now watch this, Kay.
Ma'am.
If any of your kids say they want something and you say no, what happens?
They call you.
Okay, and what happens?
Empress. Man call Empress though.
Yeah, man.
The rest of them call you.
And what happens?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
So see, Bush Cookie, it's not just you, baby. I override her too. And she'll be like, they not getting it. And guess what I do? I send it directly to them then. If I'm gonna send it to you and you ain't gonna give it to them, I bet they gonna get it either way. Now, am I wrong for that? A little bit.
But she earned her stripes.
I'm taking notes. None of y'all gonna meet my kids. I'm taking notes. Neither you or Empress gonna meet my kids. Swear
to God.
Hell no.
Excuse me, ma'am. Hold on. Whoa.
I don't care.
I'm telling you, bro.
Empress stands on business. Why? Because Empress is a mother of sons. Okay. So man knows. Man get in trouble. Man gonna punish me. He just don't get what he wants just because. Will I come and take care of him? I will. But if he in trouble, don't leave her. If man don't take that trash, and she be like, Empress, man didn't take that trash out today. I will call man and say, you lose your allowance this week, man, because you won't punishment. And he'll take that trash. Let them call me and say, man didn't do something, man not gonna get it. He know.
She do that.
Man shitted on me because of you.
She just want to get me. Leave me alone with man, K.
I
Leave me alone with my baby.
I will look Empress dead on her face and be like, bro, you not gonna believe what man did today. She gonna bust out laughing. And before I even tell her, she gonna be like, cause see, you always just want to jump on my baby and be mad at him. Leave my motherfucking baby alone. Cause you lying on him, the school lying on him, the president lying, everybody lying on him.
I got a question to y'all about that though. If
they be lying on man though. Man, they be lying on man. Man don't be doing nothing but what boys do. They want to try to chastise him because he want to
this shit, and you still be like, man, don't say that. Don't say
no,
that.
He did. I got a question about that for y'all.
See, you ain't right.
He didn't do it. So if man
get in trouble again, I'm gonna send him double the money this time.
Wait a minute, Empress. Go ahead, Bush.
Empress and TT, if Kay tell you that she's not giving it to one of her kids because they directly disobeyed what she said, like
they're not gonna get it.
They're not gonna do that, right?
They're not gonna get it.
Okay,
what's gonna happen is I'm gonna have a conversation.
On what I told them to do, but like if I tell them like get in there and get that kitchen clean, right? and then 3 hours later that kitchen not clean, they'll get on their ass too. You see what I'm saying? I will give them that.
Right. Okay. And so that's the
They won't
difference.
reward them for that.
That's the difference, okay? My mom rewards bad behavior, which is why I was saying I put hands on my mother. I never should have had a cell phone, been able to go out with my friends, had a TV in my room, a phone. She's very rewarding of bad behavior. So that's what I'm saying. When I tell you to do something and you directly don't do it, I don't think that she should be able to go and do that. Now, if you say, can I have $20? And I'm like, no, get out my face, whatever. And he go, ask her and she gives him.
I ain't gonna lie, Bush Cookie.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't tell Kay, right? Don't tell her, right? I still be doing it, so.
But you are aware, Bush Cookie, that God got to give yourself back to you, right? You
I
know
have a conversation with them. I do have a conversation with them, and I'll be like, look, next time you got to do it, because I can't keep going behind her, because she going to be mad at both of us. And then I
you can't come over here around my kids, because that right there, we can't do that. See,
what did you say a second ago?
That's why you don't get that access.
Oh, wait,
I
everybody.
said you are aware that God gives you yourself
go ahead and
back.
unmute, baby.
Hey, y'all.
You've been here for a minute. What's up, cuz?
Hey, Zamaya. Kappa, quit ignoring my trolling comment. But anyways, TT Petty, I have a question for you. This isn't my situation. It was my situation before my husband passed. My in-laws lived with us. My mother-in-law overstepped a whole lot and was basically telling my kids her rules in my house. What would you do in that situation with you being a grandmother?
Okay, because I'm horrible. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I would have a conversation with the child first. Now, are they still gonna get what they asked for? Yes, but they would.
But what if they're not asking for anything? They just like there's like a certain way I run my house. Clean your room and stuff when you get home.
Overriding everything that you say.
And then you don't. So my mother-in-law has a thing, which is a Southern thing, where the kids had to get dressed and wear clothes, even if they were just relaxing to the house. Okay. I changed that and was like, my kids can be in their pajamas if they want to, as long as they take in their shower and did what they need to. They can take their pajamas. But my mother-in-law went and override it.
Did you have a conversation with her?
Her and my husband had a conversation.
And
I had a conversation with her too.
And she's still overriding it.
Yeah.
Then there would be some things put into place. Honestly,
baby, you gotta move. I'm sorry, you gotta move.
I would have a conversation with my husband and say, "Look, we're gonna have this conversation with your mother. If this does not change, you cannot stay here, because at the end of the day, this is my house
and these are my children.
So let me tell you another
thing. I'm not trying to disrespect you. I love you. You got to play upon it like, I love you, thank you for everything you do, yada, yada, yada. But at the same token, this is mine. And if you cannot respect it, then things are going to change. And it may not be in a way that you like it.
Okay, so I thought you were going to say something different. Not in a bad way, but I thought you were going to say something different. So you basically saying what I was saying. She basically said what I was saying. So another situation, years later, we bought a house. I told my husband that she can never move in, because what ended up happening, and it messed up me and her relationship, because she would apologize and not change the behavior. And then I turned into B words and ain't shit mamas and stuff like that. So what would you do? Put yourself as a daughter-in-law. This is your mother-in-law. I know, that's why I didn't mean the word that way. So put it like as it's your mother-in-law.
You want me to tell you what I did?
Hold on, listen.
No, ma'am.
Listen.
I put that hoe out.
No, this is after she done moved out. We bought a house. I told my husband that she can't live with us. She comes over one day. My son's room is a mess. She goes to persist to try to clean it up. And then she was talking bad about me to my oldest daughter. It was like, I don't care what she says. I'm going to come back and clean Anissa's, my 14-year-old's room too. So I went in the room and I told her, no, she has to leave. She was like, I'm not leaving unless my son tell me to. I said, this is my house too. So I called the police. Would you have did the same thing in that situation?
Absolutely. Honey, I wouldn't have said it.
I probably would have had to lay hands on me and my husband would have been into it. Real quick, let me explain something to you. love my mother dearly, right? We know that I have a tumultuous relationship with my mom from time to time, right? Respectfully, I am a very firm believer that a child needs to be in a child's place, right? A child does not need to be involved in adult things, right? Because that's slowly but surely robbing them of their innocence. And that's just what I believe. Allow that child to be a child, right? I have legitimately, right hand to God, now get my mama on the phone right now, literally cut her off and banned her from seeing or being around my children
And I've
for
done the
that
same.
reason. You don't
Hold on, Kay, real quick.
my kids' parents to them. Number one, because they are going to want to defend their parent. Any child would. Any child.
Right.
Number one. Number two, they are fucking kids. You're an adult. If you have an issue, why are you going to a child to talk to a child about me, another adult, instead of coming to me as an adult? So I blocked their ass from seeing me and my kids.
Okay. Hold on, Lulu. My husband wasn't the problem because he did speak on it. They had even gotten into an argument where she put a knife out on him, so he wasn't the problem.
Tiff, baby. Coming from TT Petty, you were not wrong. And
Okay.
I will tell you that I've been where you at. I have been through that. And my mother-in-law cannot stay in my house to this day. Can she come visit? Yeah, but she got 30 minutes to see her
Oh,
son.
it ruined our relationship because it was the second
listen.
time I called the police on her. And then with the last time she told me, she was like, the next time you call the police on me, I'm going to beat your ass. I told her, why don't you do it now?
And nothing but space for opportunity.
But what happened is when my
Okay,
husband
Tiff, this is what I mean by telling everybody your husband was the problem. As that being his mother, I'm with Auntie Patty, honestly. But as that being his mother, it should have went at a chain of command. When it was a problem, you should have said something to him. He should have addressed it. Once he addressed it and he realized that it was a problem to you, he should have readdressed it. Now, once
I just left some out. I'm sorry.
respecting.
I'm sorry. I left some of that out because it's a 12-year story.
Yeah, once he realized that, now as the woman of the household, now I'm going to step up and let you know it's only one queen of this castle. Now, once she gets to the point where she feels like she's just going to blatantly disrespect you in your face, then yeah, she got the fuck out. I'm out.
Yeah. Yeah, I've shortened the story because we were married for 12 years before he left the earth.
My husband.
I think there's a big difference between my mother, when it comes to my kids, my mother, and your mother. These little bitches came out of my vagina. So ain't no fucking way your mom gonna disrespect the fuck out of me. And that's one issue that I have with this nigga mom. His mom is real, she hides behind that, I'm honest, I'm this. Now, but you disrespectful. And I
like his mother.
when I want you to see my kids.
I'm gonna say this again. They have
to check his mother.
My husband's mother has a time limit to be in my house. After that time limit, if she's not gone, the police are called. You're not gonna disrupt my domain, because at the end of the day, this is my shit. I'm the big dog in here.
Okay, listen.
But Auntie, I really feel like that anybody
comes. And then I'm gonna let Zamaya go. Zamaya, I saw your comment, baby. Go ahead, Lulu.
I really feel like that's where people go wrong at anyway. Anyone that you let come live in your house that you're helping should have a time limit. That should be the number one goal when you sit down and discuss what you expect from them, what you don't expect from them, what's going to happen, what ain't going to happen, and how long the fuck you going to be here. Because this not a live-in, it's not a shelter, and it's not a permanent place to stay. And a lot of people don't do that. They just turn into oh yeah, you can come stay here. And then a lot of stuff started going wrong and everything a problem. Now you want to put a time limit where they wasn't saving anything. And then on the other side of things, a lot of people do it for the wrong reasons as well. Not saying any of y'all do, but a lot of people do it for the wrong reasons. If you're doing it just to get a come up, so you know they got some money, they ain't got nowhere to go. How they gonna get the fuck out your house if you taking all their money? You feel what I'm saying? If you're helping them, you're helping them. It's no way that I'm going to help you and leave you with $20 every month. Or I'm going to leave you with $30 every month and your kids ain't got nothing and I'm just not caring. But when it comes down to in-laws, my mother-in-law is deceased. So I don't have that problem. But even down to that fact, like, I wish I had my mother-in-law. I never even got to meet her. She was deceased before me and my husband got married. So really juggle that, but I know his father is a problem. In-laws become a problem, period, if you don't put your foot down. That was all I was saying as far as when I was saying it was your husband that was the problem. He should have
I get
switched
what you
all
were
that where it
saying.
shouldn't even got that far.
Yeah, I got what you were saying. I spoke to him first on it because he knew how I was. Eventually, I wouldn't say something, and I'm a type of person that will shut down. But it was him saying stuff at first, and then I had to start speaking up, especially when he got sick.
And Tiff, I
But
have to say this to you, and I'm gonna shut up and let Zamaya take it. It is okay to tell people they don't have contact with your children. Just because they have a title does not give them entitlement to your
Right.
children.
Big fact.
If they're going to be a true detriment, now what I do, I don't see it as a detriment. But because I'm going to buy them whatever the hell I want to buy them.
yeah, you're not
So,
going to cross that boundary and
but
talk bad about the parent.
if they are a true detriment, like talking to your children about you, no, cut off contact. When they get 18, they can talk to you then.
Oh, my husband passed away 2 years ago. I changed my kid's number because she was calling my younger kids with my husband's name on the caller ID 2 weeks after he passed away.
Oh
So
God.
I haven't really talked to her in 2 years. So, but I was just wondering what you would do in that situation because I even cut off contact with her. Like we had a great relationship when me and my husband first got married. What happened is when she moved in.
Two
That
women.
was the issue.
All
Two
right.
women.
Hold on, y'all. Mute up for a second. All right. So, what's up, Jemiah? Zamaya, I'm sorry.
Y'all
My
making
bad.
fun. Y'all
Jemiah.
listen. I know that my name is confusing because I be going by all kinds of shit. Zamaya's Michaela, my daughter's middle name. I stole it. She don't appreciate it, so y'all can just call me Tasha because that's my name. But it's whatever you want to call me, Tasha Bush.
You look like a Tasha. That's crazy. Okay, I'm listening.
I'm a La Tasha with a stupid ass I at the end of it for no reason. So people say Latasha, and I'm like, does that even sound right coming out your mouth? Let's be logical.
So the I is silent
for no fucking reason. Okay, I live in Utah. It's a problem
Silent
out here.
letters, please don't.
It
So
said my life just got flagged for harassment.
Tati, I love you.
So I'll say what I have to say about my mother-in-law real quick.
And I haven't said a word.
Me neither. Go ahead, baby. I'm listening.
You just up here, Gabby.
Was it something I said?
No.
I don't know, but I got flagged for harassment. What's your question, baby?
So, I'm gonna ask my question after I tell you this real quick. As far as mother-in-law, so my husband Dean, we got together when we were 20. We've been married for adorable. We've been married for 17 years, together for 18. Okay. When we were living together and in the military, when we first got married, his mother sent his brother out for spring break and then called us and told us he can't come back, right? So now I have a 14-year-old. I'm 20. I have a 14-year-old that I got to put through high school, make sure he's good, whatever, okay?
Wait, his mama sent his little brother to y'all and said that he couldn't come back to her?
Yes, while Dean was in Iraq, she sent him to me for spring break to visit, okay? And then said he couldn't come back. So we kept him. I put him in school.
That's illegal. But okay, I'm listening.
Yeah, but I didn't want him to feel any type of way, so I did what I had to do, right? I put him in school. I even did the point where he was messing up in school. Yeah, I'm gonna come sit in here with you. Justin got the answer. He'll answer it for you. I did all that for him to make sure that he was good and successful, because she probably thought he got flagged because of her. But my mother-in-law has told me several times, like, that it's her above me any day when it comes to her kids, right? And